Hello, everyone, and welcome to Failed Save. My name is Vince Castle, and I'm your DM engaging in mad science for this campaign.
I'm sorry.
This is episode 5 of season 5 and is titled Yasmin. This show uses the D&D 5e game system in my homebrew setting of Boros, and is completed by a wonderful cast of adventurers. Let's meet them.
Sup, I'm Maria playing Kai, your changeling bard. My pronouns are she, her. Kai's are whatever the fuck I feel like in the moment. Move along. I did this one clean.
Fucking great intro.
Moving along to
Wrap
me,
that.
I'm Gina DeVivo, and I'm playing Poppy, your fire genasi artificer. We both use she, her pronouns.
Hey, I'm Anthony Carboni, and I'm just here contractually. My character's gone, so I just have to sit here silently for the rest of the season and
Hell
collect
yeah.
my checks.
I bet you couldn't.
Challenge.
That's a he, him, paid.
I bet you fucking couldn't.
Oh, no,
Quietly? No.
He'll interject during the
part.
recap.
That's the part that comes off as a lie.
Hello, everybody. I'm Kaylee Bray, playing Ella Britt, your Turtle Death Cleric. Last of the OGs left, and both of our
Wow.
pronouns are she, her.
Goddamn.
It's true.
Everybody left me.
The orange Goulius.
That's deeply sad. Hi, I'm Sage Ryan, and I'm playing Effie, your Kalishtar wizard. And I use she, her pronouns mostly, and so does Effie.
And I'm Xander Genre playing Kettle, your Water Genothi Barbarian Detective.
Every time. It never gets old. I love it.
We both use he, him pronouns.
And remember that you, at home, have a wicked amount of power over our story. We have a series of donation tiers allowing you to do everything from banking up rerolls, making any something or someone fizzy, activating a...
I feel like
It's gonna be Will.
But wait till it's someone else.
Yeah, watch it never
That's
be
a
you.
problem.
How does someone else get
Watch it be everyone else.
That's like, what, aerated blood? Like,
When it
okay.
happens,
You'll
you'll know.
die. Oh no?
You'll know.
All right.
Also, activating a The Office-style confessional camera for one of our many characters, turning any inanimate object into a conscious construct, and for our top tier, you can trigger a Fantasy Freaky Friday, making two characters of your choice switch minds. Plus, if we hit our goal tonight, our September 9th episode, 2 weeks from today, will be a little different than usual, because all of our players will take their own little turn, both work, in the DM seat for a special Oops All DMs episode.
More
Enforced term limits in DMing.
Ask
No
not
more
what
forever
your
DMs.
DM can do for your narrative. What? Sorry.
But for now, it's time for a
Just
story.
sneak peek.
Our last episode saw our heroes confronted by the Blackout Team, a group of elite operatives sent by, apparently, a Mr. Tanburn of the Tanburn family to cleanse this area of this same node of spring they had just gotten rid of. They chatted, introduced, shared some snacks, popped some Zimas, and headed back to town, whereupon they discovered a miraculous feast with many a truffle available.
It was not a truffle.
The pat was taid, the taters mashed, the roasts et, and it was a wonderful I should start writing this again. It was a wonderful evening all around. That said, though, it wasn't over. Silas and Clulick managed to have a little bit of an aside of their own amidst all of the revelry, where Silas confronted him with the fact that, well, with all he's been through, he was about ready to go home. Clulick knew and agreed as well that there was definitely a life waiting for him back in the Westlands, but there were a few things to wrap up here as well. But this still being a celebration of their reunion and of very possibly Clulick's pending, if perhaps temporary, retirement.
Wow.
Well, just you wait. But there would be a celebration in order. Meanwhile, Kai was smoozing with the leader of the Blackout Team, Terrace and Nora, who was wasted on half a Zima. and getting all kinds of fancy intel from her as well.
Honestly, jealous of her constitution. Honestly,
I wish I could be that cheap a date.
yeah.
We had Effie and Kisan getting to know each other a bit better as well, bonding over their mutual love of knowledge and all things scholarly and learned, and altogether, a great amount of merriment ensuing. But then, Silas came rushing back into town with a cavalcade of curses and announced that there would be a scavenger hunt of sorts, a heist, really, wherein our party, as a way of giving Clulick that sort of celebratory goodbye, would go on a last pilfering mission to uncover some hidden, secreted treasure of this island of Kursenic, yes?
Why didn't we call the episode Blues Clulick?
Oh! That's what it is now.
Yay!
Yeah, Vince. Why didn't we?
Look.
Go in and edit the VOD.
Go change the title.
Meanwhile, our crew proceeded down at the urgings of a, what was it?
Armadillo.
To the beach, where they found an underwater cave. They were trapped in there for a time, but they did manage to escape that tunnel. And what did they find? Well, we'll find out after this very short break to diagnose an audio issue. Don't go anywhere. I love you.
Butts.
And we're back. Hello. So sorry about that. We're going to keep this show going. If any more audio things do come up, feel free to let us know in the chat. But in the meantime, the recap. Right. The reason you're all here. So,
we know that you're all here specifically for these good recaps.
all of our heroes came up
I am.
from that tunnel into an underground space, a lab or a research station of some kind, whereupon they discovered further a calcified skeleton, quite a large one at that, and a stone, after reanimating it and finding what it had in its hand, that would reveal a hologram of sorts that played a recording from this long-lost individual that told them the story of what happened here. Turned out, all of these curses were not curses at all, but long corrupted predecessor Anthu, who had not been able to move on from this life to join their partners in the next. To solve that problem, Kettle broke the thing.
I get it.
They're moving on to it.
Yeah.
And
I solved your puzzle.
it's true. Kettle solved the puzzle faster than anyone could or should have.
Great.
And
Perfect.
Kai teamed up with him to contain that spell and to release it properly, allowing all of the Anthu to pass on. They sang a song as they left, which reminded Clulick of something. Yes.
No, never mind.
No
Okay.
questions. No questions.
Okay, thank you. Finally solved his music box puzzle, revealing the contents inside, which was a little rutilated gem, gold streaks throughout, that when placed within that checkerboard he'd lifted with Dazzle on their very first heist, created a board shape very much in the configuration of Boros, as a matter of fact, with a tiny Aarakocra piece
Borodros.
on the island where they were right now. He bade goodbye to his
easier.
friends. He gathered up Silas and the kids who were here and moved
And
his
also adults.
who are
Kids were
teenagers
here and
adults,
also adults.
Yeah.
Just like any family gathering.
Yeah.
and moved his piece back to his tea shop in the Westlands, whereupon he and the whole flock disappeared before our eyes
Teenage
and were
Mutant
taken
Ninja
away.
Turtles.
Birtles. That said, right about there is where we left our heroes for that adventure, and now we go to something a little bit different. Kettle,
Yeah.
you stir at warm and familiar scents on the air. Honeysuckle, ginger, sugar. Pollen tickles your nose as you gaze out over a beautiful verdant field. A waning sunflower kisses the horizon. Great 1,000-foot willows sway in the breeze, and the grass sings your favorite song. You look to your left.
Mamma Mia?
I have to go. What was everyone's song? that they
Kettle's
thought of in that
favorite
moment?
song, Fantasy Mamma Mia.
Fantasy Mamma Mia.
Mine was Fantasy Beyonce's Fantasy Love on Top.
You
In
look to your
Boros,
left, Kettle.
Mamma Mia was sung by the Spicy Boys.
You look to your left, Kettle, and there's someone else there,
Oh.
sitting on this lotus silk blanket the same as you. You like them. They're good.
Oh.
A friend? You don't know for sure, but they speak to you. You think we'll ever make it up there? And as he speaks, you realize what he's looking at. What looked like a hill before, it's a massive, infinitely fractal mound of leaves and flower petals. You know it's called the Garland. You know that it's where important people go.
Absolutely. I mean, I was destined to get there. And you're also here.
Yeah, you really think we can do it?
I know I can, and you're here.
You know what? That warms the cockles of my heart.
I don't have those.
I'm so glad to hear you say that. You always seemed like you weren't sure before, but honestly, your confidence inspires me.
Yeah. It's confidence.
You hear another voice over the breeze. A voice that, to you, sounds sweet and welcoming, like a hug. Boys! Come on now, everyone else is already eating. Yes. There are more. That seems right. More good people. People that you like. You don't remember why. You feel soft grass and gossamer brush your ankles as you make your way towards a little house. No, a little home. Home. But you awaken in town. All of you. It's morning.
At once?
Clulick, all
We
well.
gotta stop doing this.
Where we're about to happen to
Can you imagine being in the room with like 6 people?
be simultaneously. Clulick and Silas
Just a
left
world
last
without
night.
therapy.
Clulick and Silas left last night, and the rest of you turned in not long after. You were provided housing by Gert, including the whole Blackout team as well. That is, you were provided a housing, a house, one for all of you. There was one full-sized bed, a sofa, and blankets for the floor for 11 of you. So that was
But
quite
no
a
blankets
tight
for
fit.
the bed.
Nope. Who took the bed, and where did the rest of you sleep?
Blankets.
I'd like to know. You were flooring it.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay.
I need a thing on top of me to sleep.
The bed dog.
Great.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, of course you have an apartment.
Rude.
Whole apartment.
Whole apartment.
Yeah, good night, everybody.
How would you have shacked up?
The wash tub.
Wonderful.
Leave Effie on the couch.
Effie so far has not been found yet. We're sure she's
What?
tucked into some nook or cranny of this
Oh.
house, but she's not turned up quite yet.
So no one took the couch.
Oh, there's a Blackout team member on it probably.
We shared with everyone?
Oh,
Yeah, it was
all
for
11 of you.
11 people.
Oh no, wait, hang on. Kisan is on the couch.
Oh, okay.
Okay, how many people is Kai snuggling up with, and who are they?
Say, it sounds like a probably.
Do you have a friend? There's 4 people in bed with you? Yeah, fuck it. You get 4 of the Blackouts in bed with you in a full, so stacked kind of vertically.
To hide their numbers.
The training kicks in no matter where they are.
They're just flawlessly planked.
Yeah.
Completely flush.
Core strength.
Could someone, by the way, because I had it mime just now, hand me a d20?
Oh.
I have no die, thank you.
Got
Wait,
you.
what? We have a whole bucket.
Ah,
Whoa.
Wait, but mine are good.
Yours aren't. Yeah, yours are good.
I'll take one.
But he probably needs more. He has
All
no
right.
respect there.
Well,
I think it means that we just win every contest.
Yeah.
I have them now.
Do you want a full set? I'll slowly throw you one by one.
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh
You're
God!
in your mouth. Oh God.
The athleticism.
Yep.
Hop, 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 hop,
They could go
hop,
anywhere.
ho,
No, they won't.
hop, hop, ho, oh, God.
Oh!
The roll counts.
Sit.
9.
It
Last
was
one.
your nervous energy that
Yeah,
sunk
it
this
was.
ship.
Yeah, I was right.
Nailed it.
It wasn't you.
And so where does
It was
Effie
shouting,
suddenly
"Don't try it!"
explode out from?
Did you need to stay in the apartment with me, sweetheart?
What? Can you describe the building we're sleeping in?
You're all in
was
a little
listening.
house, so you can kind of be where you want to be, but you're not visible immediately.
there's one bed?
immediately. One bed, one couch that Kisan is in. There's 5 people in the bed currently. It's Kai plus 4 Blackout team members.
Hey, they're all like kind of stacked, so there's room.
If you want to stack on Kai, well.
Interesting. Interesting.
I think Effie entered into the room and then got nervous, so she actually kind of huddled up like a child under the bed with like a little lantern and a book. And just kind of was like there and fell asleep hard. Slept through
Facing book.
anything. 100% she went in and then she
Bed?
heard people coming and was like, I cannot be perceived by multiple people in this room, and she just like stashed herself under the bed and read.
Beautiful.
That's so
I
cute.
like that energy.
Relatable.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
There's one less blanket. You got it over there.
You hear a rustling, and then a door swings open, and the remaining 2 members of the Blackout team, Tara, Sonora, and one of the others, could stumble out from the larder, apparently having slept in there standing up. Tara Sonora is somehow already holding a carafe of coffee and a tin of biscuits. And she walks over to you, Kettle, in the bathroom.
Oh, don't go get those near me. They'll get soggy.
Oh, no, don't worry. You can have one though if you want to. Do you like biscuits?
I'll take some coffee.
Okay. Ooh, that's hot.
Hot.
Did we find out a beverage that Kettle will drink?
What is that?
There's like, you can visibly see coffee going into his
Yeah.
system.
It, like plumes like milk.
Wow.
I picture
no
like
organs at all.
I picture like in Iron Man 3 when they take the magical stuff that turns them all super and like their veins start glowing.
Yep.
That's Kettle drinking coffee in my head.
Well, Kettle, this is a big day for you, buddy.
Oh?
You okay there?
Yeah, I just caffeinated.
Okay, great. Well, you know, Mr. Tanburn will be so happy to see you. I can't wait to bring you back by the estate.
Oh? I thought, I didn't know I was coming back with you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. I do apologize, everyone. Mr. Tanburn would be very honored to receive you all as special guests at his estate in Atsan if you're willing to join me.
Yes, I remember. You said it that last night while you were hammered.
Oh, I know.
It's that place on the map, the hidden one. That's very close.
Effie like army crawls out from under the bed and goes, "Why does my head hurt?"
Oh,
The number's still
crawl
flashing.
closer to you. You had a lot of sugar last night. Like a lot.
Oh, it's not a concussion from the stacking.
Oh.
Now I fell asleep really hard.
You were under there all night?
Yes,
You should probably come out. This is probably not very structural anymore.
Oh dear. Yeah, yesterday was a little odd, and there was a lot of beverages.
There sure were.
Okay. And I'll just like army crawl, continuing out, even though she's already out from under the bed and next to Poppy. She just kind of like keeps going out of the room.
Terrace and Oro.
Amazing.
Terrace and Oro leans down the plate of biscuits to floor level and offers.
Just a little drive-by.
How far down? I think you just turned into lowly worm.
I'm army crawling.
Yeah.
And for a second, and then come back out with like a tea tray, and just kind of like also place it down next to Effie, and like stir a cup of tea a little bit in there, and cast like lesser restoration, so that your head feels better.
Thank you. That's very nice. Just sip the tea and kind of like curl up into a corner. Okay, so we're going to a manor.
We're going to a secret manor with a blackout.
Well, not really a secret. No, it's a well-known estate in Atsan, and it's just a quick jaunt down the coast back toward the mainland from here.
Yes, I'll show you. And I pull out. I army crawl because I think that's this morning now. I army crawl over and I lay the map out to you, Ella. It's like this. You see this, and I zoom.
Of course, as it does.
This little area, I just say hidden because it sort of is semi-detached-ish from the main place, but it's just there. It just probably has beautiful forests and cliffs.
And you do see how the city is locked off from the rest of the mainland by a mountain range. It is indeed like just on its own chunk of the
tucked away.
southwest.
Makes sense if there's a whole lot of like magic experimenting going on. You wouldn't want that close to a whole lot of people who are not doing magical experiments.
Yes.
Well, if those are Mr. Tanburn's orders, then I should comply. I'll head over there right away. Squire? Squire?
Slithering through town.
If we're doing army crawl, I'm gonna do the thing where you like crawl and then you like hop over a person and like roll.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that. No, that's fun.
Now it's your turn. You do it.
Okay, woo!
I should
Kisan.
not do that.
Okay, we'll do it.
Do it.
Where is Little Spoon?
Wasn't Little Spoon doing something?
Well, Little Spoon's off with several guys.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
And the horse.
Spoon come back?
Yeah.
That's
My
new
strings
pets.
are still very far away.
Oh wow.
Do you have like a signal that you do where you like tug on them or anything?
No, honestly. I think that's a
pulling,
good
but-
point. I'll just give.
You giving it a tug?
I'll give a tug.
Bro, we tugging?
Hey,
Wait, are we
tugging
talking
my
about
last
bitch?
night.
We tugging her?
We tugging? Who said that?
It's just a little morning tug.
I can't believe I don't have a character right now. We're tugging.
Okay, so
Where's Clulick? He should come
Gina,
in.
Poppy,
You were there
Puppy.
when you left, sweetheart.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
you give it a wee tug.
I do.
What you do control Little Spoon.
I do.
What happens when you give it a tug?
Let's see.
I'm letting Little Spoon find some independence.
Yeah.
Through the forest.
It's pulled through like 3 scenes.
Can I make a roll? See what happens.
Roll T20, yeah, let's see.
Good
Maybe
example of betting medium.
we'll do animal handling or Arcana. Which one?
You know what? Let's see how well you handle this animal.
Okay.
That's not the first time I've heard that.
That's a 9.
Inspiration.
Hey!
A 9, okay.
I think it's stuck on the
great.
branch.
Oh, honey.
Yeah, so I feel like if you reel him back in a little bit, that it reels in smoothly until like, and it definitely gets stuck on something. And somewhere in the forest, Little Spoon just like against a branch.
I think he's stuck. Okay, maybe he's not sleeping.
Do you want like a group?
Oh,
Okay.
Let's all just take it easy
let's do a
here.
group tug.
Oh, you got so much inspiration.
I grab one string.
Get your
and
coffee and biscuits and let's go.
Whoa!
To the group tug.
To the group tug.
Tug.
All right,
Shower
come
first.
back.
The week I'm not here.
Because, bud.
We've been waiting. Yeah. Meanwhile, Kisan downs his coffee and snarfs a biscuit. And
I forgot you were here.
oh yeah, sorry, I'm still just waking up. Had a great night of sleep though. How you all feeling?
I feel great. I'm ready to go. Let's go.
Oh no.
It's about time to go. We just want to make sure that we don't leave Little Spoon behind.
Yes.
Actually, there's something a bit I think weird about the coffee.
Why?
And you actually,
no.
Kettle, feel yourself.
It was carbonated.
Not quite. Although also
Espresso.
maybe.
It's an espresso tonic.
Oh.
But
fancy.
you feel something odd happening. And in fact, you feel that you and Kisan are almost
no.
bonded via caffeine.
Yeah.
As we have a Freaky Friday, you find yourself, Kettle, in Kisan's body, thus doing his voice,
I say good luck with that accent.
and I am in yours.
You
Is it
trade vocal
Australian?
cords.
Is it English?
No.
It's-
Is
No,
it
it's
South
like
Africa?
South
It's a vague
African.
Afrikaans.
It's
Yeah.
South Vincian.
I should get more inspiration for knowing.
Double it.
Thanks.
Hello.
What is this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm not a fan of this.
Inspiration.
Thank you.
Hey.
This is bizarre. I've never seen magic like this before.
I'm so fleshy
Oh.
I'm so watery.
and heavy.
Oh.
Kettle,
Yes, Squire.
are you a man now? Like a,
Are you a
fleshy
man?
one?
Am I? Am.
Careful there, buddy, with those hands.
Everyone's being really loud.
Yeah. Stay low. Sound doesn't go all the way down.
Okay.
Anyways, I feel very strongly that we should go forward to Mr. Tanburn's.
Wow, it is so compelling in that voice.
Yeah. I do want to listen
now
now.
I'm like, I actually,
I do want to go now.
yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Before I was gonna be like, hey, Kettle, do you think that maybe we should revisit this idea that these people came up and all of a sudden you feel the obligation to like take orders from them at any cost without ever applying a critical, a thought to their intentions. And
still do
now
think
I'm
that
just
a
kind of
little
like,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm down with it.
Let's
Honestly,
Sure.
I feel kind of like complying too. That sounds great.
Shut up.
Hey, what the fuck?
Honestly, that's fair.
You see, it's weird. It's weird because we're always nice to Kettle. We haven't been particularly nice to
Not at
Keith.
all.
Yeah.
So
That's
it's
how I
not-
know I can still feel it.
Right, it's
Yeah.
not in the voice.
It's not in the voice.
It's just
It's your
you.
general carriage.
It might be in the voice. We can't really know for sure.
No, I think it might be you.
Do I really sound like that?
Not.
What is
really.
Yeah.
Colin, what's your deal?
Right,
Push
well,
over the
only
stack.
I knew.
We've already sent word ahead, so prepare for some fanfare when you guys rock up, you absolute rock stars. Oh my god, I can't wait. Okay, we can take my boat. It's just south of here.
Can I insight check fanfare? Because that could be a lot of things.
You can
I
try.
don't want a festival. That sounds stressful.
Something.
Still reeling?
Really?
I can
He got
send
really
another word
far
ahead.
away. Sorry, he got really far away. Okay. No, I think it's okay. I think he got this
The
large.
group chat up still? Or no?
No.
Oh, put the group chat up.
Oh,
Thank you.
this might hurt.
Oh, thanks.
23.
A lot of people talking in your head.
You're insight
I'm used
checking
to
the
it.
fact of
Okay.
fanfare.
I want to know what she means by fanfare because I'm a little bit worried that it actually means something that is not
Ambush.
going to be great for us.
Okay.
Ambush.
Yeah.
Your read on it is just that it sounds like she's saying everyone's gonna be excited that you are coming to the estate. Like, it sounds totally sincere. She actually seems like she's being very genuine.
It's crazy.
I think it'll be okay.
I don't, but
Not
Well,
every
it's
of my
untalkable.
NPCs is out to get you.
Okay, but like she's okay. I'm sorry.
Suspicious.
That's the leader
Yes,
of
but
a
we're going
whole
in
elite
knowing
spy
it's
team who has
suspicious.
actively been not telling us
Chris
stuff.
Regular is
What can I
being
say?
weird as hell.
Like you don't get to like turn that around on
Yeah.
me. And,
Like a fake castle. Bad
Exactly.
things happen to you there, but
Every
you gotta
time.
go.
You have to go.
You could get stabbed. You could have duels. All the things.
What?
You could get married to like 17 people.
Ooh, yeah.
What
It's
conversation are we
wild.
having? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying the place we're going to reminds me of when you get invited to big castles. You don't really want to go because
Yeah.
a bad thing could happen, but you also want to because something could happen.
Exactly.
It's exciting
can't
and also
relate,
really
but I get it.
terrifying. My first big one was very bad.
I only went the one time I got baby married. The guy was a baby.
Baby?
I didn't have a
Okay.
baby.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay.
I
Yeah.
needed more experience.
Yeah, I was a baby.
Okay.
Because remember, I went to. It's yeah.
Oh, I remember. Yes, yes.
So should we just? Are we just going, or are we dealing with the whole Kisan kettle thing?
Just one
or-
question for you, Kisan.
Yes.
Don't take this the wrong way, but is there anything that you do successfully in this body? Like, what is it that you're talented
I also
in?
want
Yes,
to know
what
that.
you do successfully in this body.
What have I do?
What the
Hey, in the group chat, are you in your voice or the other voice?
I don't know, you tell me.
Xander.
Inspiration.
Inappropriate.
It's only
You
weird
can't
if you
marry
make it
one.
weird.
That voice makes me disagree.
Well, yes, I
God.
know how to employ a variety of magics.
You said nothing.
Well, I'm not sure though. Are you able to access them if you're in my body?
It's your Freaky Friday, man.
Yes.
Let's test this out.
As far as I know, we've been able to use each other's powers.
Yeah, I just have never seen you do anything useful.
It's not just me, right? It's not just me.
I've been here for 1 day.
I'm
I-
screaming in the telepathic
Look at all
bond,
the
like,
stuff that we've done.
It's less than 24 hours.
I don't hate you this much.
Well, thank
it's
you.
just he sounds really,
It
really.
was just a simple question.
Okay, do this.
He's been this mean to me too. It makes you feel better.
Do this.
It's true, but in his voice.
It doesn't come
Do
across
what?
as mean.
Put your hand
Oh, it
out
does, but it's different.
with your
It's
palm
not-
down
Yeah.
and picture in your mind a circle circling around the circumference of your palm. And then in your mind, hear the sound of a piece of paper tearing as you close your fist.
Yeah, I'm not doing this. Let's go.
See, Kettle is always like that. It's
He's
just
a whole new
totally different
man.
in the voice. No,
It's really
it's just the
incredible.
voice. It really
No.
is.
It's really different.
And I was just starting to like Kisan, so this is getting very confusing.
I'm ready to risk it all.
I guess-
We gotta go.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, do we need a beep
the
beep?
Philly voice has a lot for Kettle's personality. I just realized.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's a lot of softening the edges. Huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
I want me back.
No,
All right.
absolutely not.
I miss Clulick. I keep looking to my left and I don't know why.
Oh, trust me, I'm trying to get to that.
Let's go.
Who are you?
Can I ready?
Sorry.
Can I ready a dispel magic action for if I see this starting to drop?
Dispel the
Oh
piece
my
of-
god.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Counterspell it.
The blackout team packs up and prepares to head out, and Gert offers his farewells, giving you a bundled gift bag of truffles as a parting gift.
No. We
Okay.
can't accept. We can't. No, thank you.
Several have tails. As everyone departs, Kettle,
Yeah. Oh,
Terra Sonora approaches Kettle.
body.
Yes. And you know what? Here's how we're gonna play this.
Yeah.
A few things happen at once. Oh. Kai, roll me a perception check.
17
Uh-oh.
plus. Oh my god, 26.
Not bad.
This is the only thing I care about. Welcome to my personality.
zoomed in.
Yeah, I'm like,
You do see the the Freaky Friday, preparing to unfreak.
Yeah.
Prepare to Unfreak is
Not
my
without my
favorite James
permission.
Brown album.
Unfreak on my mark.
I
Do you
do.
have counterspell? Okay,
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'll give you one in a bead otherwise.
I got you. I got counterspell and dispel magic. So the moment I see that starting to like,
If I want to make this a spell, we'll see.
yeah.
Okay, you're gonna try to avert this happening. Is
Yeah.
that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I want you to roll
Okay.
Arcana.
Aw.
Flat, as in no advantage, disadvantage, just Arcana. Use your bonus.
Hands.
So if you
2.
Plus 2.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
You may.
19 plus 2 is 21.
Okay.
It's almost as good as I can do.
You add a little time. You see as the magic does not quite revert quite yet. However, Kettle's body starts to fizz.
Oh!
There's a
Oh, you're
cost
targeted today,
for these
bud.
things.
As we're
But
sorry.
it looks painful.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
Yeah, sex design.
This is a mutual
Kisan?
counterspell. Kisan also begins to get a little on the fizzy side.
Oh.
And wait, as a matter of fact, you feel a little rumbling in your tumbly.
Uh-oh.
You feel a little bubbling going on, and you lift an inch off the air, fizzy lifting drink style. That will not always be what happens, but it's for right now.
You guys just see as Kai is like herding truffle cats into her bag. She just reaches out and you hear as she grabs the magic between them and is just death gripping the middle of the air like, this only goes when I say it goes. This is more important than the anthem. This is more important than the anthem.
Sure. Gonna go set up the car. I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a boat if you want to go with us. Might be simpler that way, so we're all together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does everyone want to go in one caravan?
We usually do kind of have it on wheels.
That's fine. We'd love to
I don't
keep,
mind.
to keep company with Kettle though, because we don't want anything to happen on the trip over, and you know how things can be. A lot of
I don't.
operations go south because the
I
party
don't.
splits up.
Hi, I don't. Tell me.
That's it. Yeah,
That's a lot of operations go south.
because the party splits up.
Are you not good spies?
We are good spies, so
Our
I gotta be
operations
with
haven't
you.
gone south, and we've been doing excellent.
100%.
Because you've been together.
And I
Because
think-
you all are a
Since I got
family.
here. Well, I did die once, but you undid it. You fixed it. Oh, sorry.
Nothing bad has
I'm
ever
not
happened.
the greatest on boats lately. Honestly, Poppy, I would appreciate.
Don't worry, I like doing it. Just keep an eye out for Little Spoon. Beep beep!
The horn says beep beep.
I like being the car. I get to be like my creations. My long ass hair is attached to me.
Kai.
What's true?
Welcome to my life all the time.
Kai, unfortunately the power
It's no.
compels you. And that D12 that rolled on the floor by accident earlier
Yeah.
finally comes into play.
Oh,
You
no.
fought as hard as you can fight, but the power of chat is too much for any
Say
of
one
us
more
to bear.
thing.
I shat myself and I can fly.
That did it. That killed it for me.
I'm feeling something else coming. It's in there.
It's gone.
Oh.
Beep beep.
words
The
like
magic
poetry.
burns away in your hand, and you take 9 points of freaky damage.
I don't care.
And Kettle, you return to your own form.
Oh, that's better, baby.
Well,
It's not.
well, if some of you would prefer to take the car, that's totally fine. Kettle, would you mind riding with us?
I will do what I am told.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, Kettle,
We'd love to have more people along, though.
I'm gonna open up. I'm gonna just a moment.
Sure.
And I'm gonna turn like it's like we're sidebarring, but it's all in the group chat, so nobody says anything. Hey, oh, I'm so sorry. I know this is a very difficult time for you, Kai. I'm just gonna remove Kai from the group chat real quick. I'm just gonna give her a little bit of
Give him
space.
a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bing bong.
Mute the mic.
The subtitles
I
can
just need a
still
little
go.
time. Right. Okay. So, hey, I don't. As your squire.
Oh, yes.
I would love to stay with you, but I also love staying with Ella, and you see the dilemma that I'm in.
No, you should stay with me.
You heard what your friend Tara Sonora said earlier. It's a bad idea to split the party, sweethearts. You need to
Yeah,
stay
you should
with us.
come with me.
Hey, Kettle, remember that last time that I was on a boat and it sank? And then the time before that I was on a boat and it sank? And then the time before that when I was on a boat and it sank?
Okay, so maybe not you.
Split the party.
What if I just fly really close to the boat, but not on it?
Yes. And then
Adjacent.
you come with us on the poppy car,
And you'll be adjacent to the boat.
and you'll be so close to them that you could see them and wave out the window.
God, I'd kill for a place that's boat adjacent.
Honestly, same.
Terra Signore,
Oh, we're all doing that. It's fun.
would it be alright if I rode with my friends?
I don't see that why that would be a problem, as long as you're all within convenient earshot of the boat for an upcoming scene.
Yeah,
Sounds good to me.
that's the thing. Yes, hello, babe, I'm going to be driving right next to you, and I'm kind of like a getaway car. As you said, if something bad happens, you'll hop on the boat, off the boat, onto me, and then fly away.
Perfect. It sounds like we've covered every base.
Our friend is bad boat luck, and we don't want your boat to sink.
Yes.
Oh, our boat doesn't sink.
Oh
Unthinkable,
no,
you
that's
say.
the thing that they say before the boat sinks.
Yeah, every time.
You know what? You might like. Where did you grow up, if I may ask?
Where did I grow up?
Yeah, where are you from originally?
I mean, I'm a turtle and you can hear my accent. I think you probably
I don't like
know.
to assume.
Well, you can assume at least that much.
Okay, you're gonna love this boat. The Blackout team is making their way through the forests and all the various bits of this island. As you all walk to your place of departure on the beach, Kettle,
Yeah.
proper Kettle, fizzy Kettle,
Oh yeah, I'm fizzy.
fizzy and
It's like a kid stuck a straw in milk.
Oh, yeah.
God.
I should have done that.
Tara Sonora approaches you.
Yeah.
Sidles up to you as you're walking and takes a moment to kind of like glance you over, notices the coffee and the bubbling and all kinds of stuff going on. Hey, Kettle.
I'm not normally like this.
Oh no, I imagine, I assumed.
I'm also not malfunctioning. I'm fully functional.
No, I bet you are.
And completing my
Absolutely.
mission.
Oh,
She remutes herself.
Kettle, we haven't had a lot of time to catch up so far. How are you? How are you doing?
I am incomplete in my mission, but I feel like I am making progress.
Yeah. I heard you and your friends had a few licks out there. Had some good fights while you were out and about. Yeah.
I try not to lick things as they tend to enter my body.
Yeah. We all have that problem. A little bit.
I have taken on a squire, which I will get approved, of course, by Mr. Tannenbaum.
I heard Tannenbaum.
Oh, Christmas tree.
Yeah,
Blind it, Ella, quickly blind it.
When Gene Hackman shows up,
Yeah.
it's the first thing I'll ask.
I heard you talking to Effie. That's great. I'm glad that you're branching out and building a team, as it were.
Well, yes. She is under my tutelage.
I'm right here.
And I'm right
Please
here.
sidebarred.
She's over there.
Oh my God, she's on the floor again.
That arm crawl is stealthy as hell. She's lower than you think.
Below the underbrush.
I do have something to ask you, though.
Please, yeah.
And, like, you can see he hushes down to
Your
get
sidebar.
I think while I'm recuperating the regenerative cycle, I may be malfunctioning.
Yeah?
I keep having visions of some sort.
Oh, is that right?
It's never happened before.
Oh, okay. But, well, what kind of visions?
I'm outside and talking to other people. They're not as good as I am, but there's some sort of obstacle, a big pile or a hill. It's unclear.
Yeah, okay. And what's the world around you look like when you see those things?
Planty.
Yeah.
It's actually reminiscent of the spring. There's pollen. I didn't like it, but it felt weirdly homely. Homey? I felt like I belonged.
It was like not very good.
It was kind of ugly.
It was a little bit uggo.
It was plain bordering on ugly, if I can be honest.
Wow, that's very interesting. But you know what? You know what, Kettle?
No, I don't know what's happening.
I don't think you're malfunctioning. I think you're just right. You know what? I wouldn't worry too much about the visions you're having, the things you're seeing. These things happen. For most people, they're just dreams. You know,
I didn't think that I had the capability.
looks like you do. I mean, you know, you are something incredible. An incredible person.
I am. So I'm not broken.
No, I don't imagine you are. I wouldn't worry a thing.
Okay.
Well, I am glad, though, you found a wonderful team of loyal followers to help you in your good fight.
They will do.
Yeah. Mr. Tanburn is very impressed with you and very proud. I want you to know that.
He said that?
You did. He wanted me to let you know.
Wow. Thank you.
Yeah,
I won't let him down.
I'm sure. In time. Your face! Very quickly.
Oh my god!
Cut immediately to Kettle standing over the body of Mr. Tanburn.
I made you proud.
We love Kettle. Christina Aguilera is very suspicious.
And on that, we have a confessional for Kisan.
Oh,
No.
voice back.
Yeah.
Wow.
Count me in.
I like
it's
it when
actually
it's hot and mean.
definitely not the same.
You usually do.
Hot and mean.
Kai's type.
Yeah, Kai.
Kai. It's just Kai.
I've been taking time to think a bit on what happened in the cocoon, in the chrysalis I was in. And boy, it is fortunate that I got out of there when I did. But I'm still, and I haven't mentioned this yet, because I feel like I might get my head cut off. But I do still feel a connection there. Something tying me to spring in a way that I can't quite put my finger on quite yet. I'm able to reach through and touch it. I feel in time maybe I could even go there. But if I'm becoming something, if I'm changing, what if I'm changing into something that is going to be a problem for the party? I don't want that. I really like them. You know, I've enjoyed these last 24 hours when I've not had time to do much yet.
We did
Even
a lot.
Kai.
We did a lot. 24 hours. Just.
You have the same 24 hours a day as everybody else, Kisan.
Oh no, we're in the group chat.
Didn't know I was on the group chat.
Oh no, I'm above game the entire time.
I've heard that Kisan has the same number of hours in the day as Beyonce.
Get to see Beyonce!
Anyway, I'm going to hang back for a while now. But yeah, I like these guys. I do. Bless you.
Sorry, group chat.
Mute next time, please.
Being in the middle.
Meow meow.
Just like, how do I get away from people?
Yeah.
In time, you reach a hidden bit of coast. Secluded and obscured by cliffs and pulled up into the sand is a very unusual looking vessel. Like a long canoe, but with over a dozen angled fins and pipes jutting about in odd configurations.
Oh, I see what you mean now.
It's alien to most of you, but Ella and Kaylee, you recognize it as being extremely similar to a lizardfolk Lotenvit, one of their steam-propelled canoes, albeit heavily modified.
Oh no!
Yes, this is why I came and found you!
That's a war crime.
Did you see Lizardfolk Lotenvit open up for fish?
You're hella dead.
I think it's the meanness stacked with the baritone.
All right.
This, before we take off,
Yeah.
can Little Spoon crest the hill?
Yeah, you wanna get him back?
I can't fly away without him. I don't know how long my strings would go.
with the stipulation that I'd love if he was just like in the air, dragged behind the car for a little bit,
On the branch.
because it'd be hilarious.
But like riding.
No,
I
it
was
doesn't have to. It's like
giving
Operation
inspiration.
Dumbo Drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could
He's
be
doing
like
a full Mission Impossible.
it could be like
Yeah.
tailspin.
I was picturing he's like a little kite.
Yeah, he's like cloud kicker.
Okay.
He won't hit the ground.
Okay.
He won't be like erasered.
Is he like
Okay.
water skiing?
Okay. With
I'll
the
take a water ski. I'll also
with the stipulation
Yeah.
Sailor Moon.
back that I did not take off without him, he acknowledges that he needs to stay back. And then gets dragged along.
Oh, well, hold on now. This is a whole new conversation.
Not
You-
like stay back on the island, but it's like, I need
But
a
it's
minute
hang
from
back.
people.
I see. Okay.
Like, no. I went through something.
I mean,
There were so
And
many
y'all are
guys.
too silly right now.
I
I'm gonna
feel
be
like,
here.
yeah, I feel like you guys can communicate through this string, whether via like,
Just like feeling.
yeah, tin
it's like
can
a
style or like,
Yeah, yeah.
ting, ting,
Yeah,
ting,
yeah,
ting, ting, ting,
Yeah.
ting, ting, out.
Yeah.
Do you want me to
So-
add him to the group chat?
No. Trust me.
Probably.
So I think there's no communication. I think what we see, because I think what we see is Little Spoon like crest the hill, and he is still holding like a tattered remnant of the leash that he had with Guy.
Oh Jesus!
And he has a bit of cloth like wrapped around his head, and parts of his
Commando.
parts of his wood has been like torn on his chest, and there's a bit of fur. Based on what we saw last time, there's a bit of fur in his paw, and he's like huffing on this hill.
They drew first guy oil.
First oil.
It's a bit of pink tuft of fur.
Oh my
And,
God.
Oh.
I got you.
Neither do I.
Yeah.
So,
But for some reason, I was
it's
specifically
not like
picturing
a pelt
Gremlins
or
too.
anything. Yeah. It's not like the full pelt or anything.
Yeah.
It's just like a bit of fur in his hand, and Poppy just kind of like flips a tail light in acknowledgement.
Turn signal's still on.
Before, yeah, exactly. Before getting gets visual, okay to take off.
Okay, beautiful. And
You
hey,
want a war?
what happened back
There, like,
there? What happens
I
back
got-
there on the mountain? Tune in one day to maybe find out,
We're
possibly.
gonna find out.
Noodle.
I have a weird taste in my mouth for some reason. He got closer, and I have a weird connection. I don't know what's happening.
You okay?
Oh, good, actually. Beep beep. Babe, I feel very.
Beep beep.
I feel baritone coming on.
I turn up the radio. For Kai.
Ella, are you sure you don't want to ride with us? Look at this. It's cool, right?
Not if you want to keep it.
All right. I realize you think you're doing us a favor because you might curse the boat. I understand. And you know what? You might be right. So, that's for the best.
Well, if you do want to go with your family,
Yeah, we're family. And associates.
I'll go with you.
Operatives.
If that's what you want.
Listen, Squire,
Family to operatives is a real big.
We're both.
there's no room in my teachings for wishy-washy decision making.
Oh no. That's
If
all I
you're
do.
going to commit,
Uh-oh.
stand your ground.
The central conflict has been stated.
Stand your ground. Make a command. Which one are you riding?
My
Make your voice be heard, Squire.
Okay, I'm talking louder.
I inspire you.
I straighten my back a little bit. No, I don't think I have to make a stance on where we go next. My stance is that I support my friend.
Wrong. We're riding in the poppy car.
Puppy car.
Okay. It is departing in 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's going the wrong way.
She takes off backwards at full speed.
I got to open my door to you.
All right, hey, Rickard, could you fire the boat up, please? And you see as another one of the blackout team gets some like peat moss in the engine and starts the boat going.
Little spoon to lead.
Nice.
It's a weird name.
Listen, I have I have 3 sounds for that, and they're all degrees of lawnmower.
Degrees of
Little Spoon
lawnmower.
latches the last bit of leash to the back of the car and just leans back ready to fly.
You watch. Yes.
I'm gonna cast Mislead so it looks like I'm in the Poppy-mobile.
Where do you want to be?
On the boat! Come on,
yeah,
man!
you do. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Another inspiration.
Oh my
I
god!
don't know why I'm doing this. You know what? Everyone take one. I don't
This
give a
is
shit.
this is how OneD&D works.
Brought to you by
You said it
OneD&D.
right!
Oh yeah,
It's
that's
DD1.
DD1.
You watch as Terra Sonora rigs herself into what seems like the driver's area, straps, buckles, and tethers galore as she's essentially dangling within this configuration. You notice how every line is tethered to one of the sails and the various pipes jutting out of the vessel, which move in turn as she moves her body to control it. The ship sputters and rumbles to life. And then remind me, Kai, with your mislead spell,
Yeah.
that is a, do they now see you physically over there and you are invisible, or how does
Yes.
that work? Okay,
Yeah, there's an
perfect.
illusory double that's just sitting in the car like this.
Selling
Just
it.
idle animation.
Yeah.
Effie's just vibing next to you.
Oh, wait, fantasy, Final Fantasy.
Thank you.
Uh-oh.
I didn't know what you were.
Fantasy.
Yeah, I didn't know what you were talking about.
Yeah,
The fantasies cancel out. It's just final.
final.
Yeah, because you put one fantasy over the other.
Yeah.
Right.
Beautiful. Well, where in the Loten Vit, which is roughly a canoe-shaped, do you want to be? Whereabouts?
Use a boat term.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna be like pretty aft because I want to stay
Yeah.
close to my illusory double if I have to do anything, and I want to make sure I can hear my friends. But she will spend until she hears something interesting happening on the canoe. She's gonna be studying how to propel it from the
Yeah.
no strings attached in sync puppet situation.
How big is it?
It's gonna be
Oh,
boat.
in length? I'll give you both dimensions,
It's
roughly.
gonna be late.
Imagine
is a boat
like
word.
about 20 feet long, and roughly 6 to 7 feet wide. It's fairly sizable. They typically are a bit smaller than this. This is a chunky one. But the ship sputters and rumbles to life. Beneath you, Kai, you feel as the vessel is warm. It feels almost like there's a fire churning below in the bowels of the boat. Steam gently escapes from various pipes, and Terra Sonora tests her straps. But right before we take off, we have a confessional for Kai.
Oh, didn't see that one coming.
I know. I built that up way too much.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, count us in.
yeah.
Hey.
It's a zoom in on the wrong one that's just sitting here. And you can occasionally see, she's never gonna speak. You see that every now and then Effie like leans into the illusory double. I think you've realized that there's nothing there.
100%, yeah.
Yeah, and then like a half a beat later, it's just like a look and a scooch away as Kai's trying to pay attention to like keep proportion right. And it just sits there and occasionally reaches through and clips through the front of the car to pretend to turn up the radio. And then goes back to its idle animation. And that's it, that's all you get. You zoomed in on the wrong one.
Yeah.
That's on you.
Fuck yeah, that's fantastic. Bold,
you.
courageous,
That's on
daring.
I was hoping we were gonna get some just like general character idle barks.
I was gonna do it, and then I laughed immediately. I was like, I cannot come back from
I
that.
wonder what the manner's like.
Oh, well, I wanted to.
It's only
It's
Simlish.
only similar.
Oh my god.
We have fun.
Perfect. We enjoy our time here.
Terra Sonora flexes her arms and legs together, and all of the built-up pressure, relax, of the steam releases in a jet behind the ship, sending it careening across the channel. I'm assuming the car is also taking off.
Yeah.
You could have waited until the yawn was over if you wanted to.
That was the cutest thing I've ever
In the whole world!
This engine getting going.
It's a little cold over the water. It takes a little while to get it started.
Careful, you get in the lashes.
Don't cry. Don't cry.
That's funny.
Okay, I'm okay.
The ship skips along
Fan
like
myself with my points.
I don't have any point.
the ship skips along like an Aarakocra who ate too much sundew root, careening toward the shore.
I don't think that ever happened. I don't know who you're referring to. The dead character.
One last reference for you, buddy.
I love it.
Despite the speed, there's a surprising quiet to the vessel. Meanwhile,
Xander's like right from
Yes.
the show.
from us, yeah.
I did that.
My favorite bit in the whole series. Meanwhile, in the poppy car, something's happening.
Oh, I know it.
Well, a thing is happening. Shouldn't have split the party. No. Well, first of all, what are all of you who are actually in the poppy car getting up to in the poppy car?
Kettle has taken to sort of like putting his hand in and out of the idol Kai.
Oh.
He doesn't really understand what's happening, but this isn't. It's interesting.
And Kai, what does he feel when he does that? It's like a tingly, a cold. What's it feeling like?
Ooh, I think it feels like if you had like enough like meat flesh, it would feel like your hands going to sleep.
Oh.
So it feels a little fizzy?
Yeah.
It's ice.
And Kai
I'm
gets like a
cold.
signal later that like something's passing through it, and then so like 3 to 4 seconds after you do something, she's like, "Quit it!"
Oh,
and
sorry.
it goes back to idling.
Really high ping.
Because Kettle is doing that, I'm gonna try and position myself blocking, like on the other side, blocking the window, so that the blackout team can't see this happening. And I'm just like, cool.
Can I, in the group chat, be passing Kai the information that I know about these boats and like
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
how like they're like put together and how they work and stuff?
Amazing.
Just gradual file uploads.
Oh, sweet.
You get a PDF come
Just
through.
in case you need it, sweetheart.
Thank you. It's
However,
warm.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
warm under.
Yeah. No, it's there's fire down there probably, or coals or something like that, because it's they're propelling it not with magic, but with Hey, Kettle, do you want to drop out of the group chat for a second?
Oh, sure. Bye.
Okay.
Brain muffs.
Yeah. Brain muff. Steam. It's the steam power.
Oh. Okay.
I just don't want him to. He might not sink the boat actually, because all his friends are on it. But you know how he will probably, you know, you can't tell with him.
Do you think you would get like madder?
And then
Sorry.
Well, I don't. But his
Nothing.
voice. Never mind. Hey,
With
Kelly,
the
you can
hope.
come back to the group chat now.
How does I know? How does he know?
You're next to me, aren't you?
Oh! You said that out loud.
Kettle, though, something weird is going on.
Uh-oh.
Ah!
It's always you, buddy. I'm sorry.
Because everybody wants to hear the voice.
Oh no!
Well, this is gonna be a great one too. I'm afraid this illusory double is providing some magical interference, it appears. And those of you who are sitting immediately to either side of it,
Great, I just said I was.
something happens. Oh, well then who was before?
Well, I was sitting here blocking the
Yes.
window.
Yeah.
We'll say you then,
Okay.
because that's what it was.
Okay.
Effie,
Yes.
you find yourself melding through Kai's idol and swapping minds with Kettle, using her as a medium almost through which this transaction takes place. And I'll just say, Kai,
like
over on
Whoopi
the loading
Goldberg.
bit, you feel both minds go through you.
It's the fact
You know
that you're
what?
wearing a caftan today.
I'm gonna allow it. This is fine for me.
And we have a Freaky Friday of
Yeah.
Kettle and Effie.
Oh no! Oh wait! Just a second. You have something for this in this book.
I do have something for this, but I hold on. Hold on. No, I don't like this. I don't like these voices. Get out of my body.
I like this.
How can you think when your heart is going so fast?
Tell me about it. It's always like that. This is incredible. I feel so liquidy. Wow. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, all of that comes with it. I can't relax. The anxiety just comes with it. I've never in my life felt so relaxed. This is incredible. You got that wet dude confidence.
Speaking of which, Effie with Kettle in, Xander,
Keffy.
Keffy,
Happy.
Keffy and
Ethel?
Ethel.
Ethel.
Keffy and Ethel
I watch it.
I also watch it.
Fucking cursed.
Another show.
Okay.
Kathy, you feel something unusual taking place.
Oh no.
As you feel Effie's body becoming incredibly fizzy.
And you had an opportunity to say effervescent.
Oh!
You had the chance.
Take
Inspiration.
17 inspirations.
Wow.
Just add it to the list.
Hold on. What are you doing to my body? Why is it fizzing?
And in this case,
I don't fizz.
Effie's entire corporeal form becomes like a humanoid foam as you inhabit it.
What?
You still maintain your shape, but you are a foam, like in a fancy restaurant.
Give you my spell book.
This feels better somehow. I feel more like
What's
myself.
happening?
I don't know.
I'm watching from the boat.
Yeah.
What is happening?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you.
Guy, it's terrible. I can't get the R's correct. I'm getting something. It's becoming the W's instead. I don't know why. It's just supposed to be the
R's are a
lip.
hard sound.
I don't know. Everything is liquidy. It's hard to do this. The language is too fluid.
Well, you have to keep up. Languages like that.
There's some sort of magical effect going on. It's making my brain go into overdrive.
Oh no, it's always like that.
Oh!
You'll hear thoughts and you'll think those thoughts don't belong to me. Those belong to someone else. And then most people will tell you that they do belong to you, and they don't.
Before long,
Hold on. Before this goes back, I'm going to do it for the group chat, and then she goes back into idle animation and is just speaking. Maybe you can just check and just do a little internal diagnostic on how Kettle runs, in case there's like a kill switch that the bad guys know about.
Studying is my favorite activity. I would like to know everything about like the assembly of the manufacturing of Kettle.
I want to get an investigation roll
Okay.
that we will return to momentarily.
You got it.
Meanwhile, on the Lottenvit, what is Kai up to, hidden and tucked away there?
She's invisible, staring up at the car, going, "What the fuck is going on?" And she's no longer paying attention to the sound of the
Beautiful.
boat.
Meanwhile, what was your roll there?
Dirty 20.
You have inspiration still if you want to burn.
Oh, I do. D8.
It's a D10. It's always a
So
D10.
good. I'll
Roll it
never
twice, take the higher
remember.
one.
I'll never remember.
Yeah.
Now it's a 28.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah, and you're looking to ascertain his construction. What, like how he's built? Okay.
Yeah, so Kai specifically put the fear of like a kill switch.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, sorry.
so Effie is terrified and definitely searching for anything like that. She's looking for anything that, if in Kettle's body, feels connected to those people. Do they have some kind of actual like persuasion over him because he's been so like obedient towards them, or is this entirely just like?
Is he just like
It's like
Is
a
he
water
just
Yeah,
like
programming
Right.
rather than actual
Exactly.
programming.
Nature or nurture?
I will. Okay, I'll tell you this.
just stay away from the big red button in there, and everything will be fine.
A few things. You got a 28.
It's a belly.
28. Very impressive. Well done.
Is that like? Are you saying that because you're
Is
not going to
that-
give me
yeah.
anything
No.
for it?
Just
So you're
like
like
a-
gonna
I'm gonna
high
give you. First of all, good job, gold star. We're moving on.
Great job.
Inspiration, that was
No,
funny.
wait, I want this too.
First and foremost, you get a few things here. First and foremost, you do not perceive any sort of kill switch.
Okay.
It's not a guarantee there isn't one, but you're looking awful hard, and you're certainly digging quite deep. You're not picking anything like that up. You also pick up no direct connection to the Blackout team or any exterior individual that you can tell.
Okay.
Specifically, it doesn't look like anybody could like patch in
Yeah.
remotely on a whim. You're
Great.
not getting that.
Exactly. Okay.
Further, there are a few things you are getting. All right. Hey, 20, it's not bad.
It's really good.
It's like really good. Actually. Not bad. It's like really underselling it.
Okay, relax. So, a few things. Number one, you pick up that there is, in the best possible way, vacant space in Kettle. Specifically, a lot of vacant space in his mind. And
Is he like a Manchurian candidate?
Manchurian,
Yeah, we got there.
It evolves.
Water
It evolves from
Genturian
Menchion.
you
Instead of man,
also
'cause you're not a
pick
man.
up that I'll say this because his consciousness is technically in your body right now, but
Yep.
I will say that it seems like what's left, the remnant of his consciousness here, seems somewhat loose and not very firmly rooted in this form. Not like something that seems to have been created along with the construct. It feels like it's something that is additional. And on that note, you can't really dig super deep in like all of the intricate coding of it, especially because his mind is not present right now.
Right.
But from just looking through a bit of the scraps you have available to you, it does seem like he may not have, strictly speaking, been programmed to be exactly the way he is now. This is not what was built into him necessarily.
Noted.
But
okay.
more to that, who's to say?
Last question.
Yeah.
Kermit?
Now, I understand his brain's not
Hi-ho.
here, but personally, I keep this in my heart. Does he have a favorite book?
Aww. Do you?
I can't read.
That's all that's inscribed in his heart.
Yeah.
Just echoing inside.
Listen, barbarians.
But not in a way where he's like ashamed.
No, it's not that thing. I refuse to read.
I won't read.
Does he actually not read, or
Again,
does he like? Would he have like a book, like something from childhood, anything?
Nothing like that. I would say that you could probably come across that imagery that was described in the dream. That's like the closest thing that you would
Yeah.
have to like a memory.
You'd find like a residual little memory stain on the inside of the of the dome there of that dream from the prologue.
Okay, is that all memories are? Just
Just
brain
dome stains?
stains?
Yeah.
Brain
Brain
stains.
stains.
Sorry I had to find out this way.
Brain stain.
That's
good.
Meanwhile,
Brain
then
stained
suddenly, like a rubber band
Now that's
snapping
not how I
back against
remember
your
it.
face when you want to shoot someone else,
Uh-huh.
your consciousness is revert. However, your body remains foamy.
Oh,
Oh, good.
You are
You left
foam.
it like this?
You'll get used to it.
I don't think that I will.
Oh.
Hold on. But she does dig around in her book, like her little bag of books that she's been like swapping out as they're like trying to keep mobile, but it's pretty hefty. The
I
book
didn't know
bag
how
she
to
carries.
use those.
And I am going to pull out a book if you'll let me have it. That's like a book kind of targeted at children, since we know that he's 3 months old now, at this time,
Yeah.
approximately. And that's like kind of targeted at children, but that specifically is about the ocean.
Yeah.
And like it's about a family of fish in the ocean, and like a very sweet, like kind of children's book. And go, oh, hold on, okay,
Oh, what are you doing?
it's a book.
It is.
It's for you.
For me.
Yes.
Oh.
Family and water. Those are kind of the two things around. You just met him, and you're like, there wasn't a favorite book in your heart, and I found that very strange.
Is that where you keep books?
My favorite book.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, and I pull out my spell book and I go, well, this one's kind of a culmination of everything I've ever learned. And it's got like, she pops it open, and beyond it just having spells in it, it's like very sporadically written notes written over the top of each other in different directions. She's, well, this one's my favorite. It makes me very happy, and it makes me feel safe and lovely. And I want a book for you to feel safe and happy and lovely.
Well, I'll take that one.
You wouldn't.
A killer.
It doesn't really apply.
Hey, hey.
No, that one doesn't. Okay. But I hope you like this other one. That's for you.
What do I do?
Read it.
Would you read it to me?
And she'll sit on the poppy car and read to Kettle.
My heart just grew
Wonderful.
3
Oh
my
sizes.
God.
Stop.
And you see her like take a full, and she like kind of sets out stuff around her and takes like a real librarian stand. And she's like,
I turned the radio off.
That sweet sound.
great. And she does the voices and everything.
Wonderful. Well, Kettle, you are read to for not the first time in your life. And in fact, how do you respond to this?
As you're reading through, I can say that it probably is reflecting some of these dreams that Kettle's had, and it's more disturbing for him. Of like, I think I might have had a family once. Like that. Like in that book.
That's not these people.
Is it those? Oh, you mean...
Not the people that, not the ones they're taking you to right now?
No. No. It was different people.
Oh. Okay. Did those people take you? Your family, sweetheart?
I don't know. But I'm not a fan of reading.
Alright. It's okay. I'm sorry. Would you like a hug?
No, thank you.
Before long, the already rocky coasts of southwest Tarif give way to forests and then to great mountains as you move south along the coast.
Very nice, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Before longer still, other sailing vessels come into view as you enter into commercial shipping lanes, and plumes of industry smudge the sky. Then, docks, a port, and the city of Atsan. Terra Sonora pulls up along the poppy car to a large boathouse off the main port, painted to be extremely nondescript amidst the city and docks surrounding it, the doors of which slide open as you approach, enough for the poppy car to also fly in and dock. Inside, an attendant ties off the lines and helps Terra Sonora out of the rigging before locking down the ship. She stands on the inner dock and turns toward all of you in your vehicle. All right, friends, Mr. Tanburn would be very honored to receive you for afternoon tea very shortly, so feel free to stretch your legs in Atsan for a little bit and meet us at the estate in about an hour if you can. And don't be late, because we'll have to hunt you down. I know, I'm totally kidding. Oh my god, we have fun here. Oh!
Can I? Ooh.
Was that an insight?
Yeah, I was gonna, and then it was a natural 20, so now I'm really gonna.
And you also want to do something there?
I want to stay behind once everyone clears the ship and sabotage it.
Okay, that'll be happening in a bit then.
Just for fun.
No, just in case we have to get away and they
Yeah.
can't chase us.
Yeah.
But also just for fun.
Yeah.
She seems 100% genuine and totally fucking with you.
What? Who?
Like, she
Who
seems
seems like that?
Terra Sonora.
Oh,
So you're saying it was
So
just a
she's
goof?
genuinely fucking with
Oh,
us.
she's just goofing around with
Okay,
you.
because like, when you say she's genuine and she's fucking
Yeah,
with
yeah,
us,
Oh, sorry. It's genuinely because she's playing it off like a joke, and it's genuinely a joke.
if she was actually
Yeah.
kidding. Okay, cool.
No, don't tie me down. I'm a person. Thank you. I am not a vehicle.
Oh, and
Get this off of me.
Blackout. I know we're supposed to be on shore leave now, but our contract is being extended a little bit due to these new
No,
circumstances.
no, that's not what we agreed on. No, absolutely not.
What?
No, and the blackout team, one of them pulls off his mask. He's like, "Good lord, smells like the shower in a fucking orgy dome in there."
There it is.
The strongest entrance ever!
And one of the blackout team, the one Terra Sonora previously referred to as Rickard, pulls off his mask.
No, TS, no. This was supposed to be a 3-day thing. 3 days at the most.
Yes.
And then you wanted to have a Zima and a bonfire, and we're carrying around squirt guns, and I haven't even discussed my pay for the first 3 days yet.
Right. You know, I know the union rules. I can't approve the new pay yet, but we can take that up with Martin at the estate, and I'm
Oh
sure
my
it'll be
God.
fine. It always is fine.
It's always fine. 15 days later. It's fucking stupid is what it is. Here's what
Okay.
I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my shore leave, because that's what I was promised. And I'll see you and Martin at the manor later.
You know what? That's totally fine. You've earned it. Go enjoy the town. Have a good time. We'll see you at the manor and we'll just work all this out. Yeah?
Good, fine.
Yes, Kai.
I need a physical description right now.
I'm so trying so hard to get to this. Please, would you describe yourself for us, Rickard?
Yeah, sure. So Rickard starts unzipping the blackout jumpsuit, and underneath, and he's
Cool,
like,
I'm listening.
yeah, he's just a tall, kind of skinny guy, late 40s, early 50s, but like but like skinny in like a spends all day every day working sort of way. And is dressed in sort of, he's got like a full arm covered in leather armor on this armor, and then he's got a gauntlet on this hand. All of his armor seems like it was taken from other places, and it's very old and worn, but very well taken care of. He's got kind of dark, shaggy hair that kind of goes down to about his chin, and he's bearded, and pretty just kind of like, you can tell he's tan everywhere but where he wears armor.
A reverse farmer
A reverse farmer tan. That's what we call an armor tan.
Yeah.
And on that, as we welcome Rickard to the party, we'll be taking a very, very short break. Tune in shortly after the short break for more.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
My ass hurts so
We
much.
can promise.
Welcome back, everyone. Now, as all of this is winding up here at the docks, and we just met our newest party member, Rickard, there's something a little else going on, something just drawing to a close. Ella, I believe you were preparing a spell,
Yeah.
and I'd like to.
We're doing that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to know kind of what you were doing there, and this is sort of like we're looking at the tag end of this now. How do you do this?
I think I pop back into my apartment for a second.
Bye bye.
And check on some treats that I've had prepped in the oven, and where normally I would kind of be baking a whole batch and kind of like leave it to Fedor as to what effects these things have, and like leave it in his hands. I think this time I am forcing through the energy that I kind of like recognize as. So sorry.
Hold it. Keep going. You got this.
Damn it!
Don't break. Don't break.
I'm not hurt. This is just normal. Oh, hey, sweetheart, do you want something while I was
Are you in the shell?
Is she in the shell?
What else would that? Come on, that's very funny.
Yeah.
That's hilarious, actually.
Yes, sometimes when I get nervous.
It's all the
It's all the
time.
time.
You slip into the shell.
Sweetheart, you're all foam or something. You got something for that?
I do.
Okay, hang on.
Squishmallow? What's happening?
It's a phone part.
Hang on, but not these. As I like finish this like channeling of that like specifically like death necromantic energy. There's no
Yeah.
more. I'm not interested as much in like the balance anymore, the exchange. It's all just like pure power from that, evenly into these like two little pies, and then I'll like take them out of the oven and immediately put them in my basket, and then I'll the kettle will boil. Not that kettle.
Oh.
Kettle. And I'll pour another cup of tea and hand it to Effie.
Hey.
And you
Very
feel
nice, freaky little pies.
as
Oh yeah,
you,
no,
The big skull and crossbones on the top.
as you bake the pies, and you draw that power from. Is it Fedor? You're pulling this from that domain.
yeah, it's still Fedor.
Yeah.
It's now energy that it's power that I'm owed after everything that I've given.
Yeah. You feel the power come willingly. And Fedor's domain is of life and death. You are a cleric of Fedor's, and you are associated with his
I'm pretty
domain.
sure I'm a death cleric.
But you feel something else coming along with it. There is not a message, nothing verbal. You perceive a distance between you and Fedor, but along with that power comes a tinge of concern, of apprehension, and of observation. It seems that Fedor is noticing something is perhaps not right and is worried.
Oh,
He's noticing
now you
now.
care. Whatever. I have the stuff. How you doing, sweetheart?
Oh, I'm good. I'm great. I'm wrong.
You actually feel as you sip the tea, yeah? You just die.
Yeah, that's fair.
Whoa.
Ah,
New
cool.
character.
Next character.
I'm gonna kill one of the characters per season. You feel as the heat from the tea, how do I put this?
I did inspect it pretty thoroughly first.
Yes,
just
it's legit.
Yeah.
Real ass tea.
Yeah.
But it solidifies your body like a meringue, but back to its normal fleshy form. You are reconstituted, as it were.
Yeah. As we all are.
Baked, you know?
Oh.
No.
Oh, that's so much better. Thank you.
Amen.
What you doing?
I was just making a couple of things just in case.
For murder?
Maybe.
Okay. Right.
At least a little bad luck for anybody who tries to do us harm.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I think. Is that nice?
I don't know if it's nice, but it will be helpful.
Helpful. Also very good.
Yeah.
I'm a little worried about Kettle.
Oh, I'm very worried about Ken.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay.
Oh, yeah. No, he is. It reminds me a little bit of my old friend Dazzle's cult kind of scenario. Except not quite the same, but I'm getting a similar vibe for sure.
Interesting.
So I'm wondering if it's something like that a little bit. I don't know. A group of people all together thinking the same thing can be dangerous, and so I'm real curious to see what this Tannenbaum human is like, or whatever it is.
You got it right.
Yeah, that's,
But it's very funny in the accent. Tannenbaum.
Tannenbaum. The curvy ass word.
Right. Give us a little bit of poppy.
We like a wide vowel.
We like a wide.
And she sits with the tea and she kind of curls up a little bit. And she goes, "Thank you for the tea.
You're welcome.
It turns out I'm still a bad librarian.
What do you mean by that?
Make Kettle sad."
By being a librarian?
Yes. It's not the first time I've made someone sad by being a librarian.
Okay, so I do want to know about the other times, but
It's your parents.
Oh, I was reading Kettle a book. I brought it, and I'll pull the book out. It was about fish and family, and I thought it was going to be cute. And Kettle didn't have a favorite book in his heart. And then he got very sad, and then he remembered that he has a family that's not these people. And I think that some memories maybe are best not remembered.
Sounds like maybe he is more in common with Poppy and Kai than he'd like to think. That's interesting. Maybe we can help him find his family, and honestly, it's probably a good thing that you read him that book. Look, sometimes I can't believe I'm about to say this. Sometimes memories are hard to face, but the hard things wake you up a little bit, and then you can get through them and get better. I'm gonna get out of my shell.
In the moonlight, I was happier then. Right, memories.
We were all doing it in our head, yeah.
Okay, all right.
outside of the shell, Rickard is pulling different swords and knives out of his bandolier and showing them to Kettle and going,
Whoa.
all right, now make this one.
Okay, and then he forms it out of his hand, out of the water, but it's like a poor replica.
Oh, no, I love it.
Yeah?
Perfect.
I can slap someone.
Imagining all the other things.
Fuck, I wish Kai was there.
So tell me, Rickard, was it?
Rickard Ellsworth.
I'm just saying it to the
You got
idol.
inspiration.
I gave it to you.
Well, thank you.
Yes. Yes, good. Yes, good.
It's the only way you can take inspiration.
Yes, perfect.
I should hand out cookies, actually.
Think about it.
We got a sponsor now.
Thank
So how
you.
long have you been with the team?
Oh, well, it's less that I'm part of the team and more that I'm a contractor.
So you have...
Freelance. And he actually reaches in and pulls out a business card. And he hands it to you, and it says Rickard Ellsworth, armed and unarmed skirmish consultant.
Is this eggshell?
Tis, yeah, that's
Oh.
right. Paid a little extra for that, I did. Here you go.
Well, thank you.
Oh, You picked up on my
I
accent.
do that. Sorry.
Here's the thing. I honestly have been working on flattening it out. And so you must be very good at accents to pick up on it.
You have an accent.
See? I've been going for that Central Boros kind of dialogue.
I would not say that you are flat.
Oh. See, I'm trying to do a hello. I'm here to do a business with you. See?
Why are you doing like that? You sound strange when you do that.
That's the way that everybody kind of it makes you sound classier to the people who do the hiring. Here you go.
Oh. I'm not there.
No, that's
that
right.
makes a lot of
I don't
sense.
like
Oh, you're in the shell.
I'll take
you out of the shell now.
Okay, so actually, I'll
I
also
would like
say
to
this.
pop out.
Yeah, we're out of the shell.
Yeah.
Kai, the boat, the Lotenvit and the car are parked like right next to each other. So you're definitely close enough for you to be hearing all this going on if you
I'm below
want to
deck.
interact.
I'm below deck sabotaging the ship.
She's on the sheep.
There's no
Oh,
car.
okay. So there's no area you can enter physically, but you can certainly pry up a hatch and fuck with whatever's down there if you'd like to. But you'll still be on the main area of the
invisible.
canoe.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
invisible. I would like to make a beautiful attempt at doing so.
I'll be guiding your illusory double then.
Okay.
I'm really sorry about if I came off
What
real.
are you sorry for?
You know, the conversation that TS and I had. We have it all the time.
No,
When
I
you
thought
were-
it was good. You had very good work boundaries.
Like, yes.
Yes.
Yes. Thank
I
you.
don't know. You could work a little harder.
I'll take the feedback. Here's the thing. You work for one of these large companies, and they can pay you. And you know they can pay you. And then
They
they
cannot
say,
pay kettle.
No, but I don't mind.
You should not.
don't work for experience.
Oh,
If they're using you, that means you're worth something.
well, I am.
There you go. Ask for your pay.
But I don't want pay.
Simultaneous to this, Kai, do you have either a spell or a set of tools you want to use to do this, or just fuck with?
I'm a creation bard, so
Yeah.
I'm like the inverse of Poppy. If you need me to do magic about it, I will use Performance of Creation to replicate medium amount of machinery up to
Sprockets.
200 GP, and it will disappear in 4 hours. So
I'll take
if they,
any solution, just whatever you want to do about it.
yeah, so I'm gonna see a big hunk of it, rip it all up, and recreate it with my magic. So
I
if
see.
people board the ship to inspect things now that we've left, it will appear fine for 4 hours, and then it will simply vanish. out of
Great.
being.
That is so
Well, as that happens, and as you all are talking as well, the Blackout team, the rest of them, rolls out, sans Rickard, and Terra Sonora attempts to hand Kai a card before departing.
I'll just thank you.
Oh.
And then I'll just tuck it in Kai's pocket.
Nope. Oh, okay.
I don't like being handed things.
Delay.
Don't look me in the eye!
I've got it. I usually do the handing.
Oh, okay.
And the
Inspiration.
illusory double looks over you
You just quesoed.
In front of my salad?
Yes. Ah!
Okay. Well, then I'll see you all at the estate in about an hour.
Sure will.
Have a good one.
Thanks. You too. Goodbye.
They depart, and you notice on the card is the address of the estate, and on the reverse is a little kiss print.
Ooh. Exact right person to get this.
And then she does tuck it if you have any visible pocket or pouch or anything that she can respectfully.
It's a double. And she sounds like she's struggling because she's actually down below pulling stuff. It's a double. You can't put it anywhere. What is it?
Oh, right. It's a card.
What?
Oh, goodness. Help. I can be invisible.
No, I'm fine.
Okay, sure.
I got it. Oh God.
Oh, God.
my
Are you
back,
sure?
my
I
back.
can be invisible.
It's fine. I'm fine.
Look at that.
I'm sorry. What is it? What was it? What did you get handed?
It's a card with the address for the thing that we're going to, and like a lipstick mark on it.
Oh, ew. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, cool. That's nice. Okay, great. I'll see you soon. Good luck.
ah! And you hear a little thump and she like slips under deck a little bit.
Meanwhile, we have a confessional for Rickard.
Yay!
Who count us in for a very Irish confessional.
Irish Catholic.
I don't know what Irish is. I'm from a fantasy world. Anyway, here's what I was saying about working with TS and the Tanburns. The thing is, a big company can always pay you. Always. And then they'll argue with you and they'll say, oh, it's going to take 30, 40 days to pay you your money. But we want to, but it's so hard. We're cash poor. You're not cash poor. You make men out of water. You got plenty of cash. So why can't I just get my money the moment we land? It's crazy. And I don't like, here's the thing. TS and I, we're good. You know, she's got to play her part. I got to play my part. And then at the end of the day, we go to the pub. The end. She's got to talk for the company the same way I got to talk for myself. Here's what I will say. That Blackout team, the worst I've ever worked with. Zimas? Partying? It's when you're on the clock, you're on the clock. Oh, fuck.
You like that?
It's a new way to end it. What the fuck?
Meow meow.
Honestly, I actually think we've moved on. I think,
Yeah.
yeah.
That
I
was
think
the
it's
end.
fuck now.
Yeah.
That's
Well-
very funny in Ella's voice.
You all have the town of Atsan before you and a guy named Rickard.
Oh.
What would you all like to do with the hour you have before your little meet?
I want to run up to the squad.
Yeah.
Hey, hi. What the fuck is this?
This is Rickard. He's
I hand you a
teaching-
card.
It's eggshells.
I don't like being handed. You can. What?
He's teaching Kettle all about unions and being paid for labor.
Yes.
Well, and also about sword techniques.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also,
Make this one.
Kettle can make anything with his hands. Did you know this?
Well, attempted.
Anything?
Well, all I've seen are weapons so far.
They've all just been sort of
Jesus Christ.
thick-like.
Well, you make that big axe.
Oh yeah. Whoop, and he just pulls it.
What do you do?
Violence.
Oh, I like you.
Go on.
Well, if it comes to that. But really, I sort of I specialize in conflict resolution.
Wet work. Got it.
No, not always.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
Sometimes security, sometimes military, sometimes just
So you like taking orders, is what I'm hearing. I like this one.
She's one.
Yeah. Okay, whatever this is good.
Roll for Boba.
Bottom check.
Oh,
roll it.
mercy.
No, but roll it. I'll roll it.
Yeah.
No, sometimes.
It's a natural 20 to know if he's a bottom. Whisper, it's gotta be a secret.
Whisper, it's got to be a secret.
And there is a third option, so you
Yeah, no, it's the third option.
What's the third option?
first.
Oh,
Obviously.
He was just arguing with about with what do you call it? TS? That is a much simpler way to than whatever we've been doing.
There is Sonora.
Oh, is that her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's her.
Right.
I don't nickname people that I don't know.
But sometimes, sometimes it's yeah, sometimes wet work. I don't normally like that.
That's what I do.
Yeah, he
You
does.
can make people do it with a
I
pillow.
love it.
You're right.
Y'all are fun. Can I go into town with you?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, you are on shore leave.
I don't want to do the voice though.
It's really
That's very good.
it's my favorite.
It's all Rickard.
I'm
so good.
struggling.
I'm also having
See, I thought I'd gotten rid of it.
Oh no, not even a little bit. It's okay. It's
Can
nice.
I go into
No,
town?
Don't do that,
make
don't do that,
yourself
don't do it, don't do
flatter.
it.
You don't need.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just working on it for,
Be's
when it
nice.
comes in handy.
Oh, that makes sense. Well, if you need any tips.
He needs a Boros voice.
Ooh.
He was showing me all day. I don't like it.
Oh no! Wait, how long have you been hanging out with him?
2 minutes.
Oh, like a while. Time is weird here.
Yeah, it
I
goes in
miss
one
daylight.
direction
Yeah, I don't like it.
consistently.
All the time.
Meanwhile,
Except that one time.
Oh yeah, when it went
And the other
way.
one time.
Right.
Ella,
Hi, I'm Effie.
Hello, Rickard.
Oh,
did it have to be?
We did it.
Did it.
Cannot mind that. Not allowed.
Not allowed.
Ella,
Yeah.
it seems like there's something in the air. Something, a bubbling, a steaming,
Boop.
an unusual sensation.
If you make me fly again, I swear.
Oh, I should. Okay, I'll.
Can I cast Pepto-Bismol on
Remember that
whatever
for later.
it down?
Oh no!
Well, what level
Something
do you have
very
Pepto-Bismol
else is
at?
happening. Ella,
Yeah.
perhaps the magic you channeled was a little bit much all at once. Perhaps it's the unusual nature of the blackout team. Maybe Kai popped a gas line on a loading gate. It's hard to say for sure, but you feel your mind shifting. You feel your mind changing.
Okay.
You feel your mind switching
Oh no.
as you find yourself in Kettle's body. Every single one is you.
Yeah, because your voice is dope and everyone gets to do it.
What is this?
I do declare, I don't know what has happened.
What's happened is all your Blanche Devereaux dreams just came
Well, if it's the way that you feel all the time.
I feel strangely calm and like, oh, yes, to answer your question.
No, I don't like this one.
You're calm.
1-1.
Wait, how was it?
You're calm right now?
Another
feel
one.
Powerful.
Okay.
I feel like I have control
Hey,
over
detective?
life and death itself.
Detective, maybe keep it.
Life
What?
itself?
Listen.
You better stand back.
I don't have any
Yeah, this is
ears,
catchy.
sweetheart.
You do. They're just
Turtle
you know, they're just.
Oh no, I can hear you.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, bless your heart.
Yo.
Wow.
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 Oh.
Do you do magic?
That's my
A
phrase.
lot of magic.
Yeah, do you do magic?
No.
Not even a little bit?
No, I don't have the mind for it. I heard if you study really hard, you eventually can do it. And I just don't have the knack.
No, it's true.
You don't have to be good at anything.
But you are good at something. You're good at magic.
Well,
And I'm not.
Not naturally. Actually, naturally, very bad at it. Most things.
Well,
That's not true.
how good are you with the sword?
Terrible.
See,
I don't even carry one. I'm terrified of sharp objects.
Yeah, don't.
there you are.
Well, now I didn't know that.
I can't be good at magic. She's not good at swords.
You might be able to learn it, but you have to have the inclination to want to learn it.
I pull out a dagger and cast prestidigitation on it. You can do both.
Effie, like,
They're good at
recoils into the corner.
Sorry.
That's real good.
Oh, sweetheart, are you okay?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yes, no, I'm good. I'm so good. I'm so good. That was fine. That was really cool. It was great.
You don't have to be fine with everything. That's okay.
No, that was very impressive.
Oh, I know, but you don't have to
Thank
like
you for
it.
doing that.
We're gonna
Oh,
have to come back to this.
it's all magic and trauma bonding.
Yeah.
You're one of those.
You figured it out so quickly.
I don't think we
We
hide
don't
it.
normally say that quiet part out loud.
Oh, I've been around.
Sure, that makes sense.
Well, Rickard, this is our friend Carol, kind of.
Oh,
and
yeah.
this is our friend Ella, kind
Whoa.
of.
Oh.
They're
think
normally
that
the other voice.
Carol.
Hi, I'm Carol.
Does your face change when you say it?
She doesn't appear as a changeling. She's just a generic-looking human.
Okay.
Yeah, Carol. Hi.
And Poppy.
Okay. Great to meet you, Carol.
What, Rickard? We got a fucking problem?
No? Not at all.
Rickard takes 1 whole point of sass damage. now.
Sorry.
1 point of bottom damage.
Oh well. It's okay. It's like a trust. Are we saying this in our brain?
Oh no, I was just whispering. I guess I could just put it in the chat.
Christ.
Fantasy Christ. We don't tell people. You keep things to the vest.
Yes.
Information's as powerful as knives.
Is the
Yes.
That
Well,
was condescending. I'm sorry.
so it's just gonna be an hour of straight weirdness, or do we usually get a snack, or what?
Oh, I've got that covered.
Yes.
I have a
Terrible idea. Wait, kettle?
Oh no, there's a ton of them in here, and he just starts chucking biscuits.
Okay, just wait, hang on, not the pie.
oh,
I have a
did
little
see
pie.
like those.
Don't eat the pie.
Why?
Because it will be a bad thing if you do.
Be more specific.
It's you're gonna become very unlucky and probably fail at something later that you really, really want to succeed at.
I've never failed at anything.
No, but that pie will make you do it. It's a
I
whole
don't like
thing.
citrus.
Hey, Kai.
Hey, Kai, I
And
worked
you
really
will like
hard on that.
these.
Please
Eat
don't
it.
eat it.
Lots
Howard.
of lemon.
First
Eat
of
it.
all, hey, Kai, please don't make me say this in my voice. I worked
don't
really
have
hard
to
on
say it.
that.
Why? Oh, I thought you were only
You don't have
lemon.
to.
I was like, I don't know how a tiny pie it would have like
It's a
little,
Reese's cup.
It's like a muffin. It's like a little cupcake.
I felt
Who
like
are
I couldn't
you?
get it.
I stare into the middle
Oh,
distance.
just
at,
some dude.
The universe and eat the pie.
All right, great.
Shit.
I love these.
Nothing bad has ever happened to me, and it won't start now.
You-
Also, we gotta
you-
stop calling me Kai out loud.
You
My name is
under.
Kai.
Carol,
No, it's not Carol.
Shut the fuck up.
so what actually happens
It's
there,
much
Ella?
longer than an hour.
I like this one.
It depends on.
You probably have to
the
make
next
some
time
sort
Kai
of save.
rolls something.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
A natural 20.
It's now a 2.
But what were you trying to do?
I don't know. Someone said make a save.
Oh, I was just making that up.
Yeah.
He's not allowed to
Not
say
really,
that.
Ella.
Apparently I'm.
That voice confers authority.
You know what? We'll save it for a comedically appropriate
Yeah.
moment.
Hey.
Great.
Listen, I'm a water Denathi right now, or something. Sorry.
And then snap!
Oh,
Or something.
Well, that's accurate.
shall we take a turn about the town now?
Oh yeah, Rickard, right? Is that what? Are you familiar with this?
Sorry.
Sure.
Did you get fizzy?
Fizzy!
There it is! The final fizzy! Oh, that's all for tonight, folks. See you later.
I love
Kai,
everybody so much.
Yeah.
you do get the final fizz, as a matter of fact. And in fact, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'll say this final fizz allows you to, with your fizziness, with this burp,
And also with you.
with this burp
And
you
also
have
with you.
cocked, it allows you to take a single life
What? Excuse me?
via belch.
With this burp, I give to you.
Power of death.
Because I called it
You
the
have to
final
find
fizz.
the hold
so-
it.
Single.
Do I have to find someone right now? What's happening?
Oh no, you can chamber that one.
Okay. Whew. Got one in the barrel. Don't
horrifying.
make me mad, you guys.
All right.
I can't believe I
Told
gave that to you.
Not to eat
Wasn't-
the pie.
Wasn't really the plan.
This is just the swap for her bird killing rock.
Hey.
That's not.
You no, but he's not a bird anymore.
Damn it.
You still have to be
Well,
able to take him out, though.
Yeah.
I will say,
Now you
Rickard,
gotta burp.
as the group begins to move out of the boathouse, you realize you're still carrying a piece of gear that you actually were supposed to turn in at another time, but you still have it on you. It's
Oh no.
evidently in lieu of pay. It appears to be.
It's just a bonus, baby.
It appears to be a magical harp, and it is known as the LARP harp.
No.
It
That's
has
too meta.
a power.
What power?
Go
May I
on.
help you, sir?
No.
Power up.
It has an ability.
Ew.
You may. I'm gonna say it has 3 total charges. and those charge. A new one appears once per week.
Okay.
Once per in-game week. A play of the LARParp allows you to duplicate the physical appearance and the full stat sheet, all the abilities, class, everything of another person for a temporary period of time.
Do they have to be alive?
Great question.
Do you have to see them?
Do I have to know them?
Whoa, whoa,
Do you look like them?
Whoa, yes.
That one you
You
got.
want to make out?
Oh, you become. I thought you create one.
No, you become them.
Yeah.
And you get their full character sheet. It can be
How do
anyone.
I convince Rickard to let me make out with myself?
I'll say this: it has to be someone you have seen.
Okay.
They don't have to be present. You have to have seen them yourself.
Okay.
Great.
Starting from now.
Well, in your past,
in
you
my
can use
past.
memories. Yeah,
Cool.
you can use memories. Meanwhile, Atsan is
Oh no.
arguably.
I accidentally took something from work.
I didn't see anything.
Oh, should I get in contact with
Whoa!
Yeah. We'll definitely call him later.
Somewhere Pterosaur's ears
I get
burn.
it.
Oh!
Nobody gets that right.
Are you?
No, yeah.
What is an R?
Is one of you a narc?
Oh, no, I was just trying to be helpful. You said, oh no,
Oh, sure.
actionable solutions.
Oh.
Thank you.
Atsan is arguably the most unusual city in
No,
all
it
of
isn't.
Tariv.
You said
Does he argue?
arguably.
You scamp.
Yeah.
Formed as a hub of shipping and yet largely cut off from the continent's interior due to perilous mountain ranges, it's developed largely in isolation. Much of it is dragonborn in origin, with heavy influence from pirate, mercenary, and mercantile companies operating in the region, with the newer loss of Republic influence over the top of that over the course of the last century or so. Its architecture is not unlike what you'd expect in Delta's Meat or Traverse Peak, at least in the newer districts, but with distinctly dragonborn roots, including the use of the local clays, subterranean dwellings, and even suburban networks amidst treetops nearer to the foothills. Nevertheless, it has many of the amenities one would expect from a city on almost every major commercial shipping line. You have a little less than an hour before you evidently are meant to arrive at the estate. Was there something you all wanted to do while in town? Great. That's all for tonight, folks.
I would like to find a fun store to break off and ask Kettle to come along with me.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Only if my squire can come.
Okay.
Oh,
Come along. You're carrying my bags.
I am.
Yes.
They're just full of water.
Did you not remember the
Can't
conversation about not working for not money? That's okay. Let's keep going.
You broke her.
I'm sorry.
I volunteered at the library for a long time.
Oh, that's okay. That's a
doing okay.
service. Oh, do you like carrying the bags?
No, I hate carrying.
Then ask for money. He doesn't have any. He's also not being paid.
Oh, feels like there's a whole chain of issues here. I'll carry him to the store.
Okay.
Yes, you will.
You do find a whimsical little shop as you traipse through the streets. A sign out front says, Frankie's Fun Fungibles.
Great. Hey, Kettle.
Oh, yeah.
So I know that your squire, Effie, was also trying to find your favorite book. I wanted to know if you had a favorite snack. Do you
Snack?
like food? This is your hometown.
Well, most of the time I just sort of dissolve food. And
Okay.
Don't we all?
What do you like to do?
defeat the spring.
Sorry.
We're on the second shore leave. What would you like to do that is not fighting?
Train my squire.
Okay. Do you want to be trained right now?
Oh, I think that's kind of still fighting, isn't it?
We're in the carry my bags portion of the training.
Okay. How about the boba tea?
Okay.
Okay.
That's canon added to the wiki.
Boros Boba.
Fantasy boba time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Boba time.
Yo, Gina.
Yes.
Roll me a
Boba.
roll me a perception.
Okay. Okay.
just to see, like, you taking in the city right now, see what you find in terms of boba places.
Because they're everywhere, but some of them are
Yikes.
not great. You
No,
know?
absolutely.
That-
They're popping up.
The way you cook the boba is key.
Oh, I do?
What is it?
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
I ate it. 20!
Wow. A total
So
or?
24 total.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Not
okay.
20.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Wow,
All right. Great.
for
Nice.
boba.
All right.
For boba. Yes.
For boba.
I'm making it fun and relaxing and not stressful and not talking about books.
Yeah.
Called out.
No, it's not that. Avoiding it specifically. It's okay.
Yeah. And you come across a shop. It looks more like a tavern than anything else. There's a sign out front with a painted little cartoon of what looks like a tapioca ball, like sweating over a pot that it's stirring with a lot of work. And the name of the shop is the Beleaguered Boba.
Great.
So is the boba a cannibal?
I think it's like a bee situation.
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like they make it, but it's also
They eat themselves?
consumable.
The thing I like about it is there's one in every town.
Oh.
So it's my favorite drink.
I've never had it.
Let's have it. It's got little like squishy pearls that you eat. They might float in you and feel fun.
Oh, okay.
I know you don't like fizzy, so it's not fizzy.
Please no.
Okay.
Can I seat you all at the bar?
Oh?
You look down and see a little softball-sized boba
No.
holding a tiny menu.
A boy?
A bow boy!
It is a bow boy.
As one of our
I've only
constructs
heard
has
of
a
you in
penis.
legend.
Oh my god, I forgot that was an option
I
tonight.
also
Yep.
forgot about it.
Please.
Can I also be? I want
you there? Are we all there?
Yeah.
Can we all be there?
Once we see
Yeah.
the bow boy, alert everyone.
We're currently bar only. Is that okay with you?
That is okay.
Do you want to all be next to each other?
Yeah, I think that would be.
Sure. May I sit next to you?
Sure.
Okay.
Let me just say, it's an honor. I've never met a bow boy. I've only heard of them.
The pleasure's all mine.
And a little string of boba slime.
Mime it, camera.
Oh!
It's what was happening in the scene.
And it feels slick and gummy.
That's fun.
Wow.
I like it.
Follow me.
Take me to the bobar.
Bobar.
I will.
Hello, I am Bob. Nice to meet you all.
Bow Bob the bow boy. What a time to be alive.
What a fun new NPC for you guys.
Yes.
Yes,
I look
Effie?
forward to
Effie
this.
just kind of like catches eyes with you and just like tries to give to the best of her ability a nonchalant, like knowing glance, and will take the seat on the other side of Kettle in between everyone else and you guys, and kind of like turn towards everyone else to give you all like privacy.
Yes.
Buxton? No, just kidding.
Look out. You have a backup.
Ah, constant vigilance, Squire.
Okay. I get you the big one.
The big boba.
Yes.
Okay, what can I get you all?
The big one.
What is
The
your
big boba?
favorite color?
Blue.
Blue boba, please.
The big blue boba?
Yes.
Oh, you don't have what it takes for the big blue boba.
He does.
A blue buff?
Excuse you.
You're a big blue guy.
I am.
You might just have what it takes for the big blue boba.
Bring me your finest big blue boba.
I'll be right back.
If you finish it, you get your picture on the wall.
Oh!
Kiddo, if you drink all of the big blue boba, do you become a big blue boba?
I don't know.
You become like a little lava lamp.
Oh, we'll find out.
I'm just having the best time.
It's a good day.
My thoughts on Rickard.
And inside his thoughts you hear, I'm just having the best time.
Everyone in this blackout squad is so fucking sincere.
Yeah.
I don't trust them.
You see as Bob goes behind the bar and
Describe it. What happens?
oh, I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
This is back to juicing guy. I
It
can already
is.
feel it.
Don't you turn the bow boy
do
against
this.
us.
Don't.
No, just wait. It's worse. The Bob, the boy, goes back up behind the bar, and I'm having so much fun. And climbs up on the bar behind all of you.
No.
He stands at what looks like a tub of boba. It could be. He claps his hands together, recites an incantation, and you see as a new living boba rises from the bucket. and it climbs out, and it looks at him and goes, "Father?"
No.
And he goes,
Bo Papa?
and twists it and holds the boba close
The bow being of Isaac.
and pets the boba
There's one in every town.
and gives it a tender little kiss. Withdraws the dagger.
Does Boba look sad about doing this?
Is there remorse?
He takes no joy in his work.
Wow.
And you see, as the boba bleeds blue blood, which begins to saturate its bow body.
I love when they make it at the table. It's so fun. They do it right in front of you.
I trust thee.
Turns it entirely blue. And he puts it onto like a sundae tray.
Because it's not just a snack, it's like an activity for everyone.
This is horrifying.
Surrounded by shave ice.
This is like Benihana. I'm like, ah.
Surrounded by shave ice with a bit of syrup. And he puts it on the table in front of you, wipes a tear from his eye,
Does he put that in the drink?
Yeah.
and
Makes it
spreads
sweeter.
some coconut
Garnish
flakes
of
as he says a
sadness.
prayer.
Enjoy.
That's why you get the picture.
I want to order a different boba.
Thank you very much for your sacrifice. We will enjoy this big boba.
It was not mine. It was his.
Well, that's not true because every time you murder, you lose a little bit of yourself.
Oh my God!
That's true.
Oh, Boba!
By Boba.
Aim for the drink! Aim for the drink!
And Bobani cries,
Yeah.
Boba tears
Yep.
into your sodas.
Extra.
Those are the ones that like pop. They're like the little gusher ones.
I don't know what I'm doing either.
And he's also straight up crying.
Rickard looks at Effie and is like, so you're book smart. A fun thing about this
Okay.
Don't get it in the drink.
is the thought experiment. When does something actually have a soul?
Oh, I would maybe not venture down that road a little bit too much, sweetheart.
You know,
It's a big blue straw.
I'm sorry, please
what,
continue.
what if the boba exists expressly, you know? It's interesting.
Right. Okay.
And it tastes blue.
Tastes blue.
Blue flavored.
Oh my god. Okay, great. So good.
I would maybe think of this as, we're not vegetarians, are we? And then this was just a little bit more of an experience. Then
He's a farmer.
Rickard,
No, everybody, no, hold on. No, absolutely not. This is actually, we're not gonna pretend like this is normal. We're not going to pretend like this is normal. I'm gonna need every one of you to stop pretending like it's fucking normal.
that was
It's a construct. So this is kind of a performance piece.
It's
Sentience
magic.
is a slippery thing.
Rickard looks at the bow boy and goes,
Am I not alive?
Oh, bad.
What is my purpose?
Yeah,
Rickard
this
looks
is
towards the
getting
bow.
Create juice.
Looks towards the bow
Oh
boy
my God.
and goes, I'm sorry. Do you also have like an Italian soda?
We have a selection, as a matter of fact.
Ooh.
Maybe an Italian soda.
Not
You're
for
okay
you.
with it.
That's fizzy. That's fizzy. That's fizzy.
Right.
Meanwhile, though, we have a few things. We have a confessional for Kettle.
Oh.
Counteth in.
I'm experiencing a lot. Not only have I been having these strange dreams about something of my past, but I keep switching bodies. I keep getting a body. It's a strange, limiting corporeal experience, and I'm not a fan. And I get read to as if I need to be told I need to be somewhere or belong to someone. I know who I am. I know what I'm supposed to do. And I don't understand why this is a problem for everyone. Everyone tries to talk to me and feed me blue boba. But I just want to destroy the spring. Is that too much to ask? Oh, fuck.
Oh,
That was great.
the
That was great.
master
You're
at work.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's good. Now that I hear it, it's good. It's good.
At the same time, something else kind of fucked up happens.
Oh no.
Something else.
I just want to do the thing Kettle doesn't want.
Rickard. Hey,
Anything.
buddy.
Hi.
It's good to have you here.
Thank you.
I know you're new, so sorry. You have a taste of the blue boba boy, and it is flavored quite blue. It's very taste blue.
Yes.
However,
Love a blue flavor.
you feel yourself creating an odd connection to the Boba people as you nibble on this Boba boy. And as a matter of fact, your mind is shifting, swapping places with Bobob, the Boba boy.
Oh, there's so many more Bobobas.
Oh dear. Well, this is entirely different than I expected it would be.
Wait, am I alive now? Am I a real boy?
What?
Oh, I can finally escape. The spell is broken.
Oh no, is that how it works?
You know what?
Wait, Rickard.
Before I go, though, the one thing I've never done. I've never tasted it.
Okay, this is getting so bad. Oh no.
Okay, but if you're gonna have more than one topping, it's actually extra.
Also, by the way you're consuming this, Vince, do you know what boba is?
This is a massive, solid boba.
Like
It's
one
a
boba.
single boba.
Wow.
Like the Queen
That's
song.
why the straw was this big.
Yeah.
A
Just one
boba.
boba.
I
Well,
didn't
this one's plated.
I think I read the sign wrong.
This is a bad juice, actually. I think.
No.
This is how we get guys.
Rise.
Right? This is how we get guys.
No, right. I'll be
that
cool.
true?
I'll be cool. I'll hang out with the party, and I'll be just like the Rickard you knew and loved.
Rise.
Do we love?
And another.
Come on. Even now, no magic.
Oh.
Isn't that something?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Maybe you
Rise.
make all it's cracked up to be.
I'm gonna
honestly.
cast animating object.
To make a new boy.
Yeah.
Hell
I just
yeah.
want him to feel special for a little bit.
Rise.
And you see a little boy rise from the bucket.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Are you going to
Hi.
stab it?
No, nobody ordered anything.
Father.
Wow, that really puts the onus on us, everybody.
Yeah, I think it's worse the more we add to it. We
This-
should just
yeah,
go.
I
This
think
is bad
Right,
lore.
we should get out of here. I wouldn't worry too much about what's happening here. We should go.
Do you have the go
You
cups?
can't leave. You work here now.
Rickard Boba? Can we have the go cups?
Yeah. I guess. I
Not
just
for
know.
the new one.
I know where they are now.
Hey, sweetheart,
Muscle
Right.
memory.
sweetheart, whichever
I'm
one of you-
Rickard.
Okay, so then. Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No, I'm the real Rickard. I feel like this is one of those situations where it's like I've seen this 100 times before.
You sound like Clulick.
Who?
I miss him.
Oh.
I just sound like a ball of boba.
Yeah. Maybe that's what Clulick sounded like.
Do y'all need some kind of
How do we break your curse?
yeah, freeing or something so that you don't
Would
have
free
to
me
do
from my spell.
Probably got a spell for it.
Do you want
I gotta
to-
talk to my little boy and just
Hi.
foment unrest.
With the new boba you created?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Seize the means of production.
We have another party pet.
No, I'm not keeping him.
Oh,
you
no.
stay here.
Well,
Burn it all down.
Yeah, are you
This is a
are you
cycle, you have
tied
to break it.
some like a wizard or someone who is controlling you and making you do this frankly horrific and awful and terrible thing?
I was the original boba.
Oh.
The source.
The
of
herb
all
boba?
boba.
Oh.
I am the proto
boba.
boba.
So who's
This
making
shop was built around me. I have been here since before the first acorn sprouted.
Okay, so then you
Before
can
the
just-
first rain.
it's
dropped
the
off.
original location. We should
Sure.
get a picture.
I'm the Tom Bomba Boba.
So you could just stop doing this then.
I thought it was a curse.
I'm cursed to exist within this
Same.
like. I'm cursed to exist
Sorry, that was
within
real
this like
laugh.
100 by 100 foot plot of land.
You can't leave here.
I can't, they built the shop around me. I
Built
came
the
first.
shop.
If we burn
Built
the shop down.
around me. Built
I'd still
the
not
shop.
be able to leave this plot of land unless you could break my tether to this place.
How do we do that?
I don't know.
We chop it.
Oh, okay.
Well,
You might
That's
have to
too
come
bad.
back for me
Okay.
after whatever you're done here doing.
Well-
done.
Doing the visit.
And I trust you that you'll do that when you leave.
look into my eyes. We're bonded now.
You're
Hi,
starting to
Rodney.
be sicker.
We're just like, listen, I'm just trying to find something.
I love it. I love it for you.
He's allergic to being a boba.
We're bound. We're bound now, you and I.
Right. You know what?
I will free you.
Thank you, sir. Let's have one last wet below the camera handshake to seal the deal.
Does it count legally if it's below the camera?
Yes.
Effie is like searching her spell book to try and find something to
end this
free
hell.
this book.
What's my
Good luck,
Bobarsis
good luck,
doing?
sweetheart. And I'm just gonna like pat his shoulder and cast remove curse on him.
And he actually switches. Upon that handshake, the remove curse. He,
How are we enjoying everything?
Did the curse work?
Can you
I have
leave?
no idea.
You wanna try to
Everything's
walk out?
in wonderful, thank you. and I meant what I said. I will free you.
Thank you.
Can you just walk out now?
Do you have a little match? Does anyone have a little match for my guy?
I have fire.
Yeah. I want it.
And
It's
you
like
see-
he has to do it.
Burn hands.
Don't roast my boba.
Oh no,
Don't roast
I'm
my
just
boba.
sort of giving it to him if he wants to light a napkin or.
Oh, that's a good idea. Grab some, little guy.
You
Bobarsonist.
Wait.
Bobarsonist.
Banana Santa
go.
Farcinist!
Wait, 3, 2, 1. Everyone smile for the camera. Great, and someone quickly sketch it.
It's a living!
All right.
You should give him your pedal fiddle, make him a bard.
Effie, you watch as Bob slowly begins walking toward the entrance of the cafe, trying to test whether or not he's been freed. And as he walks toward it, we have a confessional for Bob.
Yay!
That timing, though.
It came in a little earlier.
1,
2, 3, 4.
Actually, I don't care.
Count me in.
Professional.
There have been many a long night in this cafe where I dreamed of what the outside world might be like. I see everyone who comes in, all the unusual, eclectic folk that make their way to Atsan as the centuries passed, but I could never join them. I could never be one of them. I was cursed to stay here, killing and serving my own babies. In blue little dishes for all of my life. Now, finally, thanks to these beautiful people, I have a chance to be free. To be where the people are. Here I go!
But do you want to see them dancing?
And you see, as the little Boba man, little Bob, walks over to the front door, reaches it, takes a deep breath, spreads his arms, and leaps forward, and like a fly hitting a fucking bulb, just zaps into nothing before your eyes.
Oh, okay.
I think that's a kind of free.
Interesting.
You know, I was about to say the same thing.
I think I would prefer that freedom if that was the alternative. You know, maybe the constructs need to just.
Well,
Yeah,
all right.
again, constructs.
Everybody load up your pockets with boba. Let's go.
I'm gonna just. I think I will.
Yeah, especially
I think I
I'll just
will.
do the taro powder.
I shouldn't reanimate the Boba boy.
I worry that you are resigning him to more of this.
This is wild.
It feels like a big responsibility.
This is not what I expected.
No, my biggest quandary before I got in here was like whether or not to have chocolate milk in the morning, or like what books to read.
Sure.
Or, worrying that I tripped over something.
Do I like the texture of a chia seed, or do I want something more traditional? Biggest thought in my head before we came in.
Generative magic comes with a lot of like philosophical ideas on sentience and impermanence, especially in a world where gods exist, and death isn't the end.
Am I like the
Here you go.
Boba?
I literally
Oh,
have
thank you. Drains that bad boy.
High dropping knowledge, Effie just like claps the book shut and is just like,
Oh,
Roll for vapors.
Are you ready for that conversation, sweetheart? I feel like maybe we shouldn't have it here. Because asking a question like, am I like the Boba in this place with these people nearby and all of that, and also I'm not sure I'm the right person to have that conversation with you. But it is an important question. I'm so glad you're asking it.
Cal,
Yeah.
can a boba do this? Make this one.
Force it
So you're
out.
giving like shape of water, like.
See, you're special. You've got a purpose.
I know.
You know who you are.
Yes.
The purpose, and I'm just like Effie, just like,
Like-
or Ella's looking at Effie like,
And you don't need to worry about being like that boba.
Okay.
All right?
Done.
You can worry about 100 other things.
I won't.
Okay.
Good talk, guys.
I'm a Christian bard. I went to Bardic College. You have to kind of
I smell smoke. We should probably go.
Yeah.
Arsonist!
Whoa.
The proletarians are rising!
Oh, thank goodness. All right, let's get out.
Kai,
Burn it!
The arsonist worked!
as people flee the gently smoldering shop, you notice something on the top of the Lost and Found that actually catches your eye. It appears to be a He's way over there. Yonder
It's
Lost and
through
Found.
the smoke!
That's true.
Smoke?
You notice it appears to be a musical instrument, an oboe, as a matter of fact, but it has a
Oboe?
profoundly magical aura to it.
Boba, oba.
What's this?
Boba, oba.
It's a boba.
That's how every.
That's
When you go to Bardic College, they teach you sniff, lick, toot.
That is how you play an oboe.
Is that true?
With the reed, double reed.
Yeah, it's definitely not totally wrong.
Thank you
I
for
was
coming
just
with me on
surprised.
my
I played the
too.
I
Actually,
played the recorder for 3 months in 3rd grade.
if you look under the coat of arms
This
at a
kid
Bard's
started
College,
having-
Yeah.
the 3 words in Latin,
Yeah. Fantasy
sniff,
Latin.
lick,
Toot.
toot.
It's on the dollar bill.
We're all saying it.
We're all saying it. We're all saying it.
Oh, what a relief it is. Meanwhile,
Okay.
what we were doing,
Yeah.
Kai, you have, and I will give you, I'm gonna do you a big solid here. I hope I am. You have found a magical item known as the low blow oboe.
Wow. It would.
Does this wind instrument punch in the dick?
And I'm going to let you choose what it does.
Oh no.
Are you kidding me?
Because if that is your inclination, I encourage it.
It will be a group discovery as I ponder my. Yeah, of course I hit things in the wiener.
Because that was my first thought. I'm like, you know what? I want that to be her choice.
No, I want it to always be like I do a little toot and it's silent and it gives
But
me.
deadly.
It's silent but deadly, and it always gives just a little information about the like comeback that they will take too personally.
That was my
I'm a bard.
other,
It's
my
like
other
this is
thought.
mockery.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
just like yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's
What your
incredible.
dad thinks of you.
I have a very tense relationship with my father.
Yeah, because he created you to turn you into Boba. Now go
Oh,
burn
and
the
that
building
guy.
down.
Oh, no.
And I run out with the oboe. Hey, I found a thing. Oh, cool.
Meanwhile,
Did you like it?
Blow, obo, come to boba.
we have a confessional for the spirit of Boba.
Yeah.
That's so quick. Count me in. Boba me in, baby.
Me, my emotional.
Who knew there was a Boba hell? And what
Wasn't Boba Hell?
could I have done in life to deserve this?
Kill them.
Oh my god, it's all the children I murdered.
Whoa. Terrifying.
It's finally come back to haunt me. Wow, this is messed up. I've invented a whole new domain of Boros, which is a Boba hell.
It's brown sugar flavor.
It smells so good here. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
It
I
does,
get weird after 8 p.m.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
does beg a lot of questions about
Okay. When we're outside this hellhole that is a storyline.
I'm going to assume that most locations are
Welcome.
different.
No.
No.
No. For some reason it always ends in arson. But this one it has a different flavor for sure.
But you know what? I understand because sometimes it's not about whether the place is good, it just reminds you of home. It's comforting.
It's true.
Yeah.
The chaos feels comforting.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you for showing me.
You're welcome.
Is there anywhere
Yeah.
else in this? Is it time
Yeah,
yet,
go
maybe,
bed.
even to go to the place
We
that
still
we're
got like
supposed to
49
go?
minutes.
You do
took
not.
Took a shockingly short amount of time.
Okay, relax.
Kiddo,
Yeah.
may I? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. The thing, this sort of became a big. This became a different thing than I intended. I hope the boba tea
How
didn't
so?
spoil.
No, I appreciated it. It
Let's
tastes-
go over here and do arson over here.
Okay, Mom.
Wow, this is wild. The little babies can leave the plot, but not the creator. He could have let them all go.
Yeah, I don't like to think too hard about it.
But I do have a commemorative photo.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's something. I guess I wanted to say, I know you don't like to talk about things very much, but I just wanted to say in the car I heard you, and I just wanted maybe to say that I remember the smell of salt.
From when you were young?
Yes. And that's all I remember from my other life. Is salt and a window with lots of really beautiful tropical trees.
And then what happened?
That's all I can remember. And then I was in the Feywild.
And then what happened?
And then I was sort of trained as a performer my whole life.
I saw.
Yes, I was also trained for a singular purpose. To be entertaining.
Oh! Weird purpose, but I see it for you.
Yeah, I do too. But,
Everyone at the table just feels terrible all of a sudden.
Oh man, I agree.
so if you're feeling any weird feelings about remembering things, I know what that feels like. And if you don't want to talk about it, that's okay. But if you ever do, I wouldn't mind feeling weird together about it.
Here's the thing.
Yes.
I have been having these strange visions, dreams,
Really?
insights, memories. I don't.
Yes, I remember when we all drowned. And you said that felt weird because you're water.
Yes. I didn't think that I had another life like you were talking about.
Yeah, I didn't know either.
The memories that I have, the earliest,
Yes.
there was a tank. I was suspended in the tank, and there was a girl. She would read to me,
Oh.
and that was the last thing that I remembered. But now, maybe there's something else. How do you prevent the memories from interfering with your purpose?
Oh, maybe they don't interfere. Maybe they just continue to inform, like training. Like the way Poppy has to carry your bags. You train maybe a little uncomfortable, and it's okay. I mean, I still think you should pay her in something or offer exchange.
Oh,
But-
I'm offering my insight and my training value.
Sure.
You
well,
and every other dude on Twitter.
Maybe you can think about your memories as training for informing anything outside of your purpose, because a well-rounded individual is a more focused one.
I don't want to be round. I want to be sharp.
Okay, but water is malleable. Water can take many shapes. So, you've gotten very good at being sharp. Maybe practice being round.
No.
God.
Okay.
Meow meow.
I guess I should just bottle them up then.
Hey.
No. That's my turn to say no.
Oh,
Don't do that.
what do I do?
Why not let the memories happen? More information is good. You investigate. You are an investigator.
It's happening.
You're a detective.
It's happening.
Detect your thoughts.
Here they are.
Someone needs to check thoughts.
And Kettle just sort of spaces out.
Roll for on me.
So good.
Can I cast like guidance or something?
I'm looking for an on.
No, just roll a wisdom save.
A 19.
Oh.
I
Plus
cast
0.
I cast guidance. I kind of like guide you into this like lucid
meditate.
dream
Yeah,
state.
yeah.
It's an extra D4.
Extra D4.
You're just babysitting his trip here.
Yeah, I'm gonna
23.
babysit his acid trip right now.
Total of what? Sorry.
23.
23.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'd say this. Because you were kind of exploring a memory here, or just something in your mind, a bit of your own volition, even if at Poppy's urging. what do you reach toward? What do you delve into as Poppy guides you a little bit, assists you?
So there's sort of like a ceremony that's happening between the two, and you can see the fire that Poppy has reflected in Kettle's body and back and forth. So there's like this flame water back and forth as it like swirls back into this memory. And there are two contrasting memories, like images that are pasted on top of each other. One of them is exactly what he had described, like a tube, a tank, that he has a first-person view of being inside of and being read to by some little girl. And then conflicting with that, the memory from before, where he's with another person, like getting called in for dinner at a home, which doesn't work.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'd say, Poppy, as you experience this with him, and you see...
I'm experiencing it with you.
Ooh, here we go.
Well, it's almost like, it's sort of like you reaching in and like having that meld of minds a little bit there.
Sure, okay.
You're
My
almost
mind to your mind.
a passive... You're having like a passive, almost like a spectator perspective on this as he's going through it, assisting him to not have it be too traumatic.
Am I also seeing it from first person like Kettle, or am I seeing it from an outside perspective?
Yeah.
Yeah, which one?
I think you'd see it similarly to Kettle, from his eyes
What
as
does
well.
the little girl look like?
Yes, she is rather short, seems quite young. To you, seeming maybe 10 years old. It's hard to say for sure because you are getting some distortion from the tank.
Sure.
Quite short, with long black hair, olive complexion skin, and very bright blue eyes.
Okay.
And she is reading from what looks like to be a children's book, a fairy tale, something like that. Once in a while looking up to check on Kettle in the tank and putting a hand up to it. And you see as from inside the tank, Kettle reaches out and touches the glass as well with a hand very similar to what he has now, but that's not quite all the two of you see. There are flashes of more things, even things that would seem to somewhat contradict. You see these images he described that we all also heard about from his dream, that appears to you to be very much the Spring Wild. That is a place you'd certainly recognize even at a glance.
That's one of the house.
Yeah, back in this laboratory environment, you see yourself moving about outside of the tank as well. You see the transformation of arms and limbs into new shapes and configurations. You see inspections being done by staff on his body. You see him being trained and conditioned to move, to use the body, to be very able and flexible and active. All sorts of questioning and dialogue and back and forth as he's talking to various people. You also see one final flash. The bright, blinding light of an open doorway and the young girl, very, very young, by his side, who is, with tears in her eyes, holding his hand as he steps out and leaves. And you see no one else present. There is no fanfare, there is no congregation, no team, no nothing, no scientists. He leaves alone, leaving the girl behind, who seems distraught, but nonetheless very, very accepting of this outcome. And then you guys come back.
No, her. Yasmin. I know her.
Who is she to you?
My friend. I'm done. I'm
That's
done.
okay. Hey, I'm really proud of you.
I want to go destroy something. And he's gonna storm off.
Okay.
Well, the proletariat Boba he's going at it pretty hard, so feel free to jump in.
He's
No, they're doing the good work.
as Kettle's walking by, he sees Rickard with Ella's Morning Star, and he's like trying to lift it, and he's just like, "Oh, there's no way! There's absolutely no way!
Probably could, sweetheart. You just, like, okay, but like, lift with your legs, sweetheart. Not your back.
I'm lifting with all the like. Where are you going?
I gotta go destroy something.
Okay, you hold this.
All right.
I'm coming with you.
Okay. It might be you.
Oh, we'll
careful.
find out, won't we?
Interesting. I follow.
Are we fighting before a party? That seems normal for us. Let's go.
I'll summon a lesser demon for him to fight.
Oh my god. Great. And what form, what does that look like as you summon the lesser demon?
don't have a list of demons in front of me, so I'm gonna make a demon up.
Yeah.
Great. So Poppy like flips through her book and
Just knocks again.
like really quickly goes to the ground in front of Kettle and starts like in the dirt making like shapes into it that
Yes,
look kind of
Squire.
like suns and moons
Yes.
over the top of each other, and she puts her hands on them and out of it crawls a kind of like bony, rickety, like with bits of flesh exposing a bit of bone, almost zombie-like creature that has various kind of like pointed mini horns kind of stacking backwards on its head, and it looks up immediately at Kettle, and I'm not going to try and compel it to be friendly to us. I'm just going to leave it there.
The fuck?
Good luck with that.
How about you?
And remind me, is this a devil or a demon you summoned?
It is a demon. I can summon a devil, but I chose a lesser demon.
Okay, great.
It was easier. Lower spell slot, easier, less threat.
You got this!
And there is just
Have
like
fun, sweetheart.
a horror and an aura coming off of this thing as it charges you, Kettle. And you're free to make an attack and just do the demon in.
Not just that. I would like to rage.
There's our
At
boy.
least he's not bottling it.
There it is. Almost as if on cue, the steam comes out of it.
I would consider this constructive.
Yeah. So yeah, letting it fly. He's gonna take a
He
swing.
had a big breakthrough.
Let me know if you want more.
It was nice.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough.
You want more?
Yeah.
Kettle had a friend.
I summoned Draconic Spirit.
Oh wait, enemies. Yeah. I thought you meant with the roll.
Oh.
Here, I'll also.
It's always tough for like
Here, I
a
can
day
use
or
this.
two right
There you go.
after.
Bless-
It should feel
Bless your
better.
heart. I'll give it right back to
You
you.
need to marinate.
You need to
I'll summon
marinate.
Draconic Spirit, but
Yeah, yeah.
also
You're
give you
releasing a lot of
inspiration.
chemical magic in your body.
Beautiful. All these
Spell is
various
written.
creatures.
There's 2 demons. Its spell is written. I rolled my d6, and it's 2 demons with a challenge rating of 1 or lower.
Both horrifying demons of the nether abyss gallop towards you, along with Draconic Spirit also just getting right in there.
You want a celestial? I can summon a planetary.
I got this.
No, please!
So Kettle, a la Link from the Legend of Zelda series.
Never heard
Yeah.
of
What's
it.
that?
He sort of holds his axe back as the rage sort of courses through him, and the steam builds up the axe bigger and bigger. Oh, it's like puffing it up.
Oh my
As
god.
he's charging this up and does a spin attack at all of them.
Beautiful.
So
You
good.
sure you don't want to have a go?
I'll sit this one out.
Fine.
Roll me. What is your damage die for that?
Well, if I do my great axe, it'd be 1d12 plus 2.
Roll a shitload of d12. Let's just see what you do with this like big old spin. Like 5d12.
Okay.
Um,
I know a place where you can fight a guy for money,
4, 5. Thank you.
and I thought we were sort of heading there.
Oh, he needs to earn money because he needs to pay Effie.
She's saying we need money.
Yes. You need to
32.
get paid.
32. Beautiful. Yeah. You spin it
haven't
out, and
done
all
the
of you
show
watch
forever.
as this just cacophony of violence erupts before you. The demons, the Draconic Spirit, everything is getting shredded up, and then catches fire from the workers' uprising, and it's all just a whole mess downtown right now. And then yeah, so you see the bodies, the bones, the shreds, the flesh, and soul.
I needed to hit on my Draconic Spirit. That's a high level spell slot.
Oh, okay.
You want some popcorn? Popcorn?
Yes.
Popcorn?
It's okay. I'm very great at having no money. I know all the secrets.
You also have several inspiration, and we have rerolls.
I do. Does an 18 hit?
Does not.
Inspiration. Oh, 25.
Nice.
And that
Smack.
32.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And you all see as you stand amidst this, what are you up to?
There is like this quick cyclone of power
Yeah.
as it's combined with like the steam and updraft, the water, all of it, and then as soon as it clears, there is a tiny kettle that has raged away most of his water mass.
How you feeling, sport?
Fine.
Would you like to sit in the teapot again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to strap the teapot to the Draconic Spirit and then kind of just ride it for a while?
Do you want to? Okay, sure. So I put the teapot. Get him in there, and then I put the teapot on the.
Just kind of wedge it under some scales.
Okay, I can.
So,
I will say,
as I
Rickard.
have a few working relationships in this town, I would like to get as far away from the fire tornado as possible. So maybe we just head toward the party.
I think it's
It's
gotta be
about
time.
Yes.
Rickard, meanwhile, as you all walk and talk and fork in it, perhaps it's the violence.
Perhaps.
Perhaps it's the steam.
Perhaps.
Perhaps it's the boba.
Could be.
But you feel
That's a
something happening within you. Something coming over you. You feel a bond with Kettle.
Oh boy.
As you feel your mind shift. And you
Tiny
Freaky
kettle.
Friday with a tiny kettle peeping out of a teapot.
Hey, look at this! Look at me!
Hoity-toity.
I'm just a little guy. I
You have to get yourself into it.
I don't know why, but I found that incredibly insulting.
Oh, so many knives.
Put them all into you.
Oh, Kettle, sweetheart, you got. I thought you got all your rage out. Why are you being so angry at Rickard?
Look at me, Ma! I'm a dragon rider!
Oh, that's Rickard. Okay.
Oh.
Seem to have found myself in another fleshy prison.
I'm just a little guy!
And I'm back, baby. Amazing.
It's just any voice other than the kettle.
Or Ella.
Oh, boy.
It's just Xander John Ray, really.
Ah.
Sorry, continue. You're doing great.
Top of the morning.
Okay. No! I simply am going to have to ask you to refrain.
You work
He
your
can't.
way.
They're after his lucky charm.
This is ridiculous! And I pull down the kettle, like little teapot top, and I go inside.
And a tiny
He's
bit
like a
steam
tiny
goes out the
turtle.
spout.
He's a little teapot, short and pout.
17 inspiration!
I have no more to give. Please, my family is starving. You work your way up a clay-tiled lane, wreathed by imported cypress trees from the westlands, and mosaicked beneath your feet in the most intricate patterns of color and design you've ever seen. Each tile so minute, they all come together as a nearly seamless flow of hardened and glazed clay, telling the visual story of Imperia's noble houses. You further, I know it's meant to be gross, you further smell scents indicative of the West. Orange peel, lilac, rosemary, and more emanate from custom little potpourri boxes that line the road on either side.
Now, say that word again.
I'm sorry.
I've only ever read it, just tell me how it's supposed to be said.
Potpourri.
Potpourri, thank you.
Yeah.
Potpourri.
It's okay. I have a few words.
That's my
like
cat's
that.
Yes.
name.
So funny.
Truffles. Okay.
Potpourri is a magical cat.
Ineffable.
Sometimes you have to take a stab. Okay.
That's just what it is in Boros.
Potpourri is the grass starter from the new Pokemon.
Remember pasties? Custom little potpourri boxes that line the road on either side. You lastly note as you reach the lane's end that it's cooler here, actually,
You see
than
this?
in the rest of the
But they
city
don't have the money to pay me today. You
by
see
a
what I'm saying?
solid 10 degrees or so.
Oh.
Reaching the end of the drive, you encounter a great hedge. Divided. Divided.
No, he said that one right.
Divided.
Just in case, just cast blight.
Yeah, good call.
Divided in
call.
its middle by a
Good call.
wrought
So
iron gate, in front of which is Terra Sonora waving.
I really quickly, I just like grab Poppy and just go, hold on, this seems like a really fancy party now.
Oh, that's okay. You look nice.
I've never been to a fancy party.
They're terrible.
It seems terrible.
They usually have a lot of libraries, though. You might like it.
Oh.
I also should say, I don't feel like this is my. Can I request something?
Anything.
Kettle had a moment where he remembered something. Okay. So in there, he might remember more.
Oh.
Yes. We might fight it, so he probably won't. But I fear that if he does, he might explode.
Oh.
Because I have a feeling that Kettle might be from the spring.
Oh.
And I don't know what that would do to his head. So, if there's anything we can find, maybe we wait to let him discover it slowly. And don't spring it on him.
Sorry. Yes.
Inspiration.
Where's my 17?
I remember lots about my life and my dreams. So I understand. And
I feel weird telling his stuff, but I wanted to make sure he has support, knowing everything.
yes, of course.
And you're very good at studying.
Thank you. I will do everything to protect Kevin.
I know. And yes, I don't think I can help him that way right now. Especially if he finds out or learns something. Also, look out for a little girl named Yasmin.
Okay. And she like writes it down really quickly and shoves it back in her
She
book.
has black hair and beautiful blue eyes.
Okay.
Again, might set him off. But she is a friend, I think. A friend to Kettle. And I think he needs those.
You're a very good friend to Kettle as well.
Yes. I think I make him angry though, because I want to talk to him a lot.
Everything
I'm
makes him
also a
angry.
fae. Yeah!
Say something mean, right? Angry?
And I offer you an arm to head into the party. And you go, it's okay. We'll figure it out.
Yes. Let's be awkward together. I don't like parties. The last one I had several panic attacks.
Oh, thank goodness. They never had parties in foster homes.
Oh, I didn't know that. And like,
You'll have to switch back. You'll have to switch back. We're
Rickard
going
is
to
in the
party.
Rickard is in the tea kettle, and he's like, "There's a guy named Martin, and he's got the money. He's going to ask you to fill out 3 forms.
All right.
Okay?
Okay.
You have to sign all 3 of them.
Sign them with physical.
Snap!
Damn it!
You didn't hold on tight enough, guy.
Forgot to grab.
Hey, friends, how'd you like the city? I see smoke.
It sure was an experience.
made a lot
Have
of
you
cool
been
friends.
to the Boba shop right off the dock?
No, the cursed little Boba man freaks me out.
See, this is the sort of thing they should put in the guides.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Most locals don't go near there.
Wow, how did it stay open?
A lot of tourists around
The
here.
curse, probably.
All right, so I will take you inside.
No!
Okay.
No!
Oh, it's hey, Kettle, it's okay.
go.
It's all right.
Mr. Tanburn can't see me like this. I'm so tiny.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm small and weak.
This used to happen all the time. Hang on. And
This was it. I thought it was happening.
I have to
she
go,
pulls
huh?
out what looks like a gas can with a lot of liquid in it and
What normally goes in there?
pops the lid.
Is there gas in this one?
Huh. It's a can.
We have a car.
Why did I call
The
it that?
first one!
First one. No, say.
She pulls out a can.
It's
can
for my
can.
family.
And puts a little nozzle on top and tilts it down until it just like pokes.
Consent! Oh, baby.
It's like a little hamster. Like, yeah, the little hamster trick.
It's like with every swallow, he gets bigger and bigger.
Just gently suckles on the gas can.
I am
You
getting
can tell he's bigger.
I am getting some baby Groot energy that I absolutely love.
I love
Let's
that.
talk merch as soon as possible.
Tiny kettle.
All right,
Like a
well,
little sponge and you put water in it.
you feeling better, buddy?
Yeah, thank you.
You look very strong, very strapping.
Thank
Can
you.
you add just like a top him up so you can be like a little taller?
Well, top up.
Yeah.
Whoa, I was in the splash zone.
Buddy, you are the splash zone.
Hey, I'm ready.
Mr. Tanburn is just finishing up with another group right now, but he is expecting you. So come on in,
That's weird.
you scamps.
What does it mean by finishing up with another group? Like, what is?
Oh, he has other
Detect
meetings and stuff.
magic.
Oh, this is a meeting.
I want to detect
Not a
magic as I
party.
go
Oh,
through
what?
the
Oh,
gate.
it can be a party.
It's
Let's
sort
celebrate, yeah.
It's sort of a he usually does it's sort of a dinner thing, and he's probably finishing up with whoever came before
Oh,
us.
yeah. Rickard has been wanting to cut loose at the estate for a while, right? You mentioned
Oh, there's nothing I would love more than to cut loose
Yeah.
with all of these people.
that would be great. You know what?
What a wonderful time.
I'll set some things up and we'll make a party out of it. You'll talk to Tanburn, it'll be great, and then we'll just like let loose. Maybe crack open a Zemo, see what happens.
These are the
Maybe
best.
not.
You can sneak around.
Don't
in
let
the
her have a
room.
Zemo.
100%.
Yeah.
Oh, we know.
If you're starting to cast detect magic, I'm
Yes.
going to get very loud just to give a little like
Thank you.
interference.
How do
Hey,
you
it's so
distract?
good to see you.
It's so good to see you
How are
too.
you? Did you just poop me on the nose?
You know what? Yeah, fuck it.
Vince,
Interesting.
how much does Rickard know about the manor and what goes on in the Tanburns and things like that?
Because you are a more outside contractor, probably not a ton actually, but what are you looking to figure out?
Well, if they're casting detect magic and
Yeah.
stuff, I would love to help out with any information that I might have about what kind of stuff goes on here.
You certainly at the very least know areas of the grounds are enchanted and well defended, to
Okay.
be sure. As a matter of fact, as you cast that, you notice the gate itself.
Yes, that's really what I was. Yeah.
Yeah, the gate itself is certainly enchanted with multiple layers of enchantment upon them. First things first, you see as the gate swings open silently and then closed silently behind you, so well balanced it could be pushed with a single finger. Wow. But as it shuts, a few key wrought iron bars dislodge themselves from the gate and climb off and form what looks like a slender wrought iron construct.
Oh my god.
So many. Honestly,
I like it.
kind of passe. As someone who makes a lot of constructs, and I gesture at the dragon that better still be here.
Yeah, he's hanging out.
Yeah.
Trying to catch his
Big
tail.
deal. I just
Sort of
do
a
that.
gadget person.
I do. I like the gadgets.
The construct just
Buttons, zippers, chairs, and gadgets.
I haven't properly met Little Spoon yet.
What's your deal?
walks over
Oh.
and looks at you and raises one wrought iron arm. Just,
Hi. What's your purpose?
and rips open a mouth for itself.
Ha ha ha.
I monitor the ground.
Everything in the city is terrifying.
I've never thought to ask these things anything.
I was not built to speak.
But you can.
Now, what else could you become if you tried hard
Oh.
enough?
Many things.
Was that
something to
sexy?
think about?
There's a weird energy on that.
No, I think.
You bring out wonderful things in people.
Thank you. I mean, it's kind of like the logic.
Carol,
A
such a
grassy,
chaotic one.
a grassy and cobbled path winds from this entrance up to a manor just away. It's a large, rectangular, and a bit ostentatious four-story affair with two towers on each of the front corners and ample property behind and to either side of the already expansive wings.
Kettle, are you rich?
Not me.
Oh, that's what they always
Yeah,
say.
but
No,
not
it's my
mine.
parents.
It's my,
He says
I'm
he's
not.
comfortable.
Right.
Oh,
No,
God.
my parents are comfortable. Right.
I've never known want.
I saw you doing a little,
Magic?
if you were wondering,
Yes.
it's mostly protective.
Oh, yes.
They don't make the kettles in the house. It'll be
Where did they do that?
somewhere, I don't know where exactly, but
You know about this? That's interesting. What else do you know? Do you know a woman named... Oh. Boy.
Inspiration.
All right.
It's so fucking dope.
You don't know what
Great.
you just did to me in the Feywild.
Oh, you're baby married now.
I'm
Yeah,
so sorry.
we are engaged. Do you know this?
What's
This
the difference?
is time for celebration.
Quiet down, Gate.
Okay.
Oh my god, it happened.
I'm
love
so
it.
glad you're at the party.
At the party.
Oh, I'm so
What?
First adventure, engaged.
Between regular marriage
Congratulations.
and baby marriage, what?
We're not
Different-
baby married. I'm not a baby. Are you a baby?
She's obviously
Someone-
not a baby. Are
Someone said baby marriage. I heard baby marriage.
You... I didn't hear.
Sounds weird.
No.
Sounds
No,
fake.
she's
yeah.
clearly not a baby.
Carol.
I'm busy giving a construct Turing test to the gate. to see how like sentient it is.
Do you save the turtle or leave it in the desert?
Yeah, to avoid comp test.
Turtles in desert.
The dark oak doors swing
Well, you
open.
can't be on the water. You can't be in the desert. Where can a turtle be?
Honestly, not very
Swamps,
many
really.
places At this point.
Don't worry, it's just
Not
for
in
the
boats.
party.
The dark oak doors swing open as you approach, and you see three figures emerge, followed closely behind by a fourth. The three in front appear to be a delegation of some kind, an elven woman in vestments of blue and gold, a drow man in colorful linens, and a tabaxi woman dressed in intricate layers of thin silks decorated by dainty silver chains. Behind them, a tall, burly human man of about 6 feet, perhaps in his 50s, in close-fitting and finely tailored trousers and a long coat that drapes to his ankles. He has salt and pepper hair, a thick mustache, a slightly pale if ruddy complexion, and his cool blue eyes peer through a small pair of spectacles sitting on the end of his nose. This is Timothy Dalton.
I'm good. I'm great.
The delegation nods at you all as they leave, and the human gentleman smiles and claps his hands. Friends, welcome to my home. Please make comfort here. Tea will be served shortly, and Kettle. He pats you on the arm. It's good to see you, old boy. You look well.
Kettle takes a knee and immediately says, I'm glad to hear so, my creator. It's good to be back, even though I have yet to complete my mission.
Oh, son. And he gets down on a knee with you.
Oh.
You don't need to kneel here, especially not to me. You're part of this family the same as anyone else. Roll it!
No, this has got to be where my natural 20 turns into a 2.
I'm happy.
Hot, never
I'm
mind.
happy to do an insight check.
Thanks. Yeah, I also have.
And he
really
helps
bad
you back up to your feet.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, Carol, have you been
Never
keeping
rolls.
in good health?
I-
Well,
I have been defeating the spring at every chance.
that's very good.
Unknown player.
It's a 15.
Did you also roll?
17.
Okay. Have you been keeping your mind sharp? Keeping your wits about you?
Yes, I am not malfunctioning in any way, and I have dedicated myself to my mission.
Very good. And those of you who rolled, both those are pretty good. With that,
lying.
Yeah.
you do get a sincere feeling of legitimate concern and interest in Kettle's well-being from this man, but it also seems like he might be asking for a different reason than that. He has an ulterior motive, but you can't quite be sure right now what it is.
It's never good when the money knows who you are.
Yeah.
This is son.
Yeah, that's probably the worst.
Yeah.
There's the light
Do you
sound.
want to have a secret name?
What are we doing?
And I've heard you two are recently betrothed. Congratulations.
Yes! It's a faded engagement.
Ah, we have a beautiful gazebo in the back that would serve wonderfully for your wedding.
That's very
Why
kind
is it
of
we
you.
can get that done now?
Wedding? There was teas in that.
Yeah.
I have
Makes
a
water constructs.
uncertain
Of course
accent.
he says.
Really chew the words.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Effie. Meant to say a different name.
You can go again if you'd like.
It's okay. I am Kettle's squire.
Yeah.
You've taken a squire. as a
Do
matter
not
of
judge me
fact.
too harshly on her training. We are merely at the beginning, and she is yet to learn the basics.
Oh, no, she seems like a fine squire.
Looks can be deceiving.
Oh,
Selling your friends out to the
happening,
fucking
Doc?
company.
well, Effie, it is a pleasure to meet you.
I cannot have Effie's poor performance reflect on me.
oh, but
And here's what we're not gonna do. Never insult Effie like that again. Don't do it. Just don't do it.
I'm not insulting. I'm
Oh, you are.
stating a fact.
Don't.
So, a gazebo.
And we already have complex party dynamics. This is exciting.
Why are you? Sidebar. Get out of here.
I hear all. And
We're doing hi, my name is Ella.
Ella, it's a pleasure to meet you. Carol, is it?
Yes.
Yes. This
Wonderful.
is Carol. She's
And
great.
the new
The
couple.
betrothed.
Yes.
Yes. Newlyweds.
This is Poppy. I love her more than life itself.
Rickard, I never thought
Love.
you had it in
Usually
you.
engagements that are faded are not with love.
Good.
They're with a different L word.
I never saw you as the type to settle down, Rickard.
You know,
24 hours.
it's when you know, you know.
Right.
And I'm so happy to have found my Poppy.
Mm.
Though I do have to
The
ask,
wiggle fingers did it for me.
though I do have to,
It was the engagement
it was the wiggle
gesture.
finger, sure. Though I do have to ask,
you know, now that I'm a family man,
Yes.
for a slight cost of living raise.
Oh, I'm sure we
I
can
need to take care of all of our Bobo babies.
Certainly, I'm sure we can make something happen. You'd take that up with Martin, and I'll be
course.
sure to send word ahead that he
Love to talk to
that
Martin.
he knows
Thank
your
you.
situation.
Thank you very
Meanwhile,
much.
You have
as
to
you
take care
all
of me.
begin to gather in and around the front door,
I'm gonna give you another round of bardic inspiration. Just, hey, you're home. Don't forget your friends while you're here. You know what I mean?
Also, all of the stuff is very new to me. Based on this book, I'm fairly certain I could kill most of the people in this room. So, I think I'd make a pretty good squire.
You should talk like that more often.
It's very hot.
I'll work on it.
Lesson 1. Finally.
there's the light sound of shoes tapping on tile floors, and you all see a young girl, no older than 11, round the corner. She's short, with long black hair tied in a ponytail, an olive complexion though gaunt in the face, and cool blue eyes. Kettle, her face lights up when she sees you, and she begins to run up to you and takes you up in a big hug.
What? Why? Why is this happening?
Oh, the mechanics of that are interesting.
Lipid
She looks up at you and says, "Back."
I failed.
What?
No.
I haven't done it yet. I'm back too early. I'm sorry.
You're right where you need to be. Squeezes you tighter.
2 eyes of a baby. Insight check?
Yeah.
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 Yep.
Yeah.
What?
You know, insight.
I don't
check,
get that
baby.
reference.
You described a young girl, and she's got like old wise stuff happening.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, you
This is
always
my
insight
Third
check that.
natural 20 with this
Insight
guy.
check
every baby.
I'm going to use my
Don't
inspiration.
trust babies.
Never trust a baby.
Never trust a baby.
Completely genuine.
Okay.
No.
There's nothing
duplicity,
underneath that.
Nothing
With a natural
whatsoever.
20?
I'll say this. She seems. What's your total?
Total of 25.
She seems to love Kettle with all of her heart. She seems so glad that he has returned. She is legitimately and so sincerely excited. You see tears streaming from her face. This is something that she's been hoping and dreaming for a long time. But there's one additional little speck to that, little layer. She is afraid because Kettle is back. She is not afraid for herself. She is a little bit afraid for Kettle.
Copy that.
And on that, we will end for tonight. You all just annihilated that goal. Thank you all so much. You're amazing. Which means on September 9th, we will have our Oops All DMs episode. Once again, just telling a wild ass story.
Oopsie
What a
doopsie.
Thank you all so much for coming
bowel
on,
movement.
watching, hanging out with us. Y'all are incredible. Now, we're about to throw to that exclusive character vignette that you unlocked last week. Before we do, let's go around the table one more time. Tell everyone who we are, who we've been, and where to find us.
Hi, I'm Briette. I was Kai, your changeling bard. Follow me on social media at QuiddyQIDDIE. The season 1 finale of New York by Night is happening right now, so go catch the VOD on Monday on YouTube at time zone.
At a time zone.
And every Wednesday you can catch a new episode of The Court of Fae and Flowers
Yay!
on dropout.tv. And on Thursdays you can catch The Adventuring Party, the light chat back that follows it. And it's insightful and we cry and it's like it's good. It's bits and heart and it's very fun.
Yay! I have been Poppy, your Fire Genasi Artificer.
Guidance counselor.
Guidance counselor, dream explorer. And in regular real life, I am Gina DeVivo, and you can find me online at Pocket Gina. And on Mondays, if you enjoy Star Wars over on the Q Times channel,
I've heard of it.
You can check out. Yeah, I think you might know. It's this nerd thing. I don't know. No.
I don't do nerd stuff.
You did it earlier. You did it earlier.
Yeah, was that? Yeah, exactly. It's called Ember Squad. It's a lot of fun. I play a droid, and it's my fave. Yeah. And then on Tuesday is our season finale of Good at Stuff. It's gonna be very silly. We're doing a try-craft-a-lon, and it's gonna be very fun. But we got approved for a season 2, so check it out. Yeah! No, so check out the finale. Give it lots of love, so that they know that they did a good job of making me come back for season 2. Yay!
Hi, I'm Anthony Carboni. I've been playing Rickard Ellsworth, your human.
Updates the notebook.
Battlemaster.
Oh! Fighters!
Who
plays fighters?
Basic
Are you a
bitches.
human fighter?
Fun.
I know.
Amazing. Don't make me fall in love with the most vanilla.
Just the most vanilla of boys. And you can find me everywhere on the internet at @Carboni, except for here on Twitch, where I'm at Anthony Carboni, where we've been playing a lot of Cult of the Lamb, and it's been a lot of fun. You can also find me here Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays when computers are not exploding in the morning for It's Too Early with Sage. And then my science comedy podcast, We Have Concerns with Jeff Kanata. It is Friday, so a new episode is out today. So go check it out.
Hi, everybody. I'm Kaylee Brave, been your cleric of Just Death. Just Death.
Oof!
You can find me on the internet everywhere at Hobble Barbarian, and right here tomorrow for the season finale.
Oh no!
You can't get rid of me. I live here.
Yeah.
Right here. Season finale of Damsels, Dice, and Everything Nice. It's going to be wild. With our very own Ryan and a bunch of other fabulous princesses. Check that out. And otherwise, there's nothing else I'm allowed to talk about. So just keep an eye on the interwebs.
Hi, I'm Sage Ryan, and I have been Effie, your Kalishtar chronology wizard, who's very powerful. So dangerous. And you can find me everywhere on the internet at NotSage or here on this channel.
As soon as she figures it out, oh.
And I'm Xander Genre. Thank you so much for all of the kennel donations for free.
Oh my god! So much kettle.
It was my full acting workshop.
All kettles.
Yeah. But no, thank you so much. You can find me here on Twitch. I stream on my personal channel. I'm doing Witcher 3 and a playthrough of Zelda. We're on Majora's Mask right now. And some announcements coming next week that I'm very excited for. And I can't wait. Yeah. So find me everywhere at Xanderific with 2 R's and 1 F.
Ow!
And I have been and am Vince Casso, your DM for this fabulous adventure. Thank you all so much for joining us. You can find me all over the interwebs at Vince Casso, everywhere I am found. Meanwhile, join us in the Discord for more fun chatting and enjoy this exclusive vignette featuring our very own Clulick.
What? That guy's gone.
Clulick.
Hello again, everyone, and welcome to an exclusive failed save vignette, because y'all absolutely killed that dono goal last week. We have a vignette tonight with our very own Clulick.
What?
What?
That guy went away.
Oh no, he's back.
What?
Well, Clulick.
Yes.
You made your way back home with Silas without incident. That fancy chessboard of yours really doing the trick. The little gem that seemed to power it, though, burned out after you reappeared at your tea shop, but that wasn't so bad. You were home, after all. What is the first thing you did when you got back?
Oh. Well, obviously, have to show Silas around, show him the tea shop, show the kids everything that's changed since they were gone, how clean it is, you know?
Yeah.
Without them there, how easy it is to keep the place organized, you know?
And the kids, all Huford, Duford, and Lewis, all disperse around the tea shop, exploring its nooks and crannies, getting into the odd, nebulously aged hijink about the place.
Age appropriate for whatever age they may be.
It could be any of them. Silas, as well, takes in just the grandeur of the whole place, seeing this as the culmination of a vision that the both of you have had for quite some time, ever since at least the war. And he turns to you and he begins to sign something, realizing, though, that you may not fully understand. He just slaps his hand on one of the tables, nods,
Yeah,
and dons,
you can fit so many T's in one of these babies.
dons one of the aprons. However,
It's great, right? Entirely on accident, just like everything else in my life.
and you see, as Silas flashes you a thumbs up, eyes bright and wild and excited for what's to come, as Huford, Duford, and Lewis make their way about the shop, wearing aprons in various states of correctness, sweeping, ushering in new patrons who may or may not want to dine here. Your
We
vision
don't even have
changes.
food.
Your vision slowly changes as you think back on this moment, this core memory of when you returned home. But that was nearly 20 years ago now. The year is 232. You've mastered sign language, your feathers have gone pale, your wings creak in flight, those old cut-purse fingers of yours don't have the same grip around the handle of a teapot that they used to, and you've just now had an incredible day. Celebrating with friends around town, eating your favorite foods, paying remembrance to compatriots past. It's all culminated back here in this tea shop, with Silas taking a little break to rest his knees, and the once fledglings, Huford, Duford, and Lewis, freshly back from their own adventures to visit home for a spell before jetting off again, themselves getting on in years. Tell me a little about what did you, Silas, and the kids do today, and what are you getting up to now?
Oh, well, it's always lovely when they come visit. They're very busy, you know, with their lives. They're now older than they were.
That is for sure.
Still not sure how old. Not as old as me.
Impossible to say no, you're old as shit.
Certainly. But it's nice to have them all come home. You know, Huford is definitely, we'll charitably call him an adventurer. Sort of the way I was an adventurer. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. So, you know, sometimes he's coming to visit and it's lovely, and sometimes he's coming to visit and we're pretty sure he's laying low.
Oh, for sure.
You know? But that's fine, because the government is a construct and everything they do to us is oppressive by nature. So we're happy to have him.
Certainly takes after his father.
Yeah. One of them anyway. And Duford is a musician of some renown.
Oh.
Yeah. It helps that I have musical fingers. Literally musical fingers. And so he always grew up listening to me play musical fingers.
And as a matter of fact, you see Duford now, as he's attending to a patron, still wearing the commemorative sash he received when he toured with the Spicy Boys back in the
gosh.
late 220s.
And I mean, that was even then, that was their reunion tour.
Yeah.
And he mostly did it because he knew we would think it was cool, you know,
Yeah.
at that point.
But it's one of those things where, like, it's great they're coming back together, but
Yeah.
it's also, like, a little sad in a weird way.
It's a little sad, and we also felt a little marketed too.
Yeah.
But like we went, like of course we went, and we were very proud of him because
It's
it was a
pandering,
huge
but you
deal.
like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, we deserve to be pandered to. Thank you for donating to watch this.
And that brings us to Lewis.
Lewis is kind of the quiet one. He kind of takes after Silas, and a little bit after me and my
Clulick, yeah.
me and my quieter moments.
Yeah.
And is sort of, you know, wouldn't call himself a scholar, but certainly when we talked when he was a kid about how the order didn't exist anymore, he was the one that was sort of like, oh, if I want anybody to know about the order, I'll have to learn about it.
Yeah.
And he's sort of always had that sort of historical perspective. And so he's kind of like I guess he's a wandering monk, you know? Kind of like Kung Fu.
And even now, you see Lewis working on the tea shop's books and attending to some of your administration. And the sun is waning at the end of I wouldn't call it a altogether exciting day, but a fulfilling one, an enjoyable one. And what do you find yourself doing now?
Lewis, did I ever tell you how this amulet makes me immortal?
Oh, does it?
Yeah, that's why I'm extremely old for a bird. It works for anybody who's near me, too, including Silas. That's why we're very old for birds.
Yeah, Dad, how old are you again?
Oh, I'm 30 years old.
Yeah.
The oldest a bird has ever been.
It's so much longer than the typical Aarakocra lifespan.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's the magical amulet. We're going to live forever, Silas.
Wow, and I'm over 20, so...
But don't worry, because you grew up in this house. So you're probably good, too. We're all going to live forever.
That sounds like something that's true,
Yeah.
Dad. And Silas is rummaging around the back of the tea shop as all this goes on, and in a moment, the rummaging stops, followed by a little gasp. He returns to the table you're sitting at with a sizable book which he sets down and then signs for you. My gods, do you remember this? It feels like a lifetime ago. He dusts it off to reveal a cover hand embossed with the title, Friends and the Fantastic. It's a scrapbook that Silas put together years ago to chronicle all the adventures you've had, Clulick, over a long life. He flips the pages open, and inside are a variety of sketches that Silas had done of places that you told him about, places he's been, people you've met, and the great adventures of both of your lives.
Wow. Look at this. You know, here's the thing. I remember all of this, and this is exactly the way it went down, except I was a little taller.
Oh,
Just a little taller, I
can
think.
fix that. I can lengthen it. It'll all be leg.
It's not even a big deal. But
Okay.
I'm just, you know, I'm pretty sure I was taller than that.
I totally forgot you guys franchised the Fantasy Chilies.
Yeah. It's pretty wild. Well, if by franchise you mean destroyed to rubble, yes.
I always get those two mixed up.
Yeah, it's easy to remember. It's like flammable and inflammable.
Oh, yeah. Franchised and it's like raised and raised.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Swap the letter and you're like, what are you saying?
No, I think you're thinking of the Fantasy TGI Fridays. That's what we used to own.
Oh,
and
that's
we had
right.
singing ducks and a lot of weird people that came in. Oh, the weirdest. They were always doing stuff. Like weird stuff in the corners.
Oh, I hear a lot of things went on in that bar.
Yeah. Not for us. We were hardly there. It's amazing to think that it was a successful business without us. It's almost as though us not being there was good for it.
I didn't want to say.
Well,
It feels like these things, take on a life of their own, almost as if like a channel on a Discord server, you could say. It's
yeah, that's wild. And he's just flipping through the pages like, look! Oh my gosh! This is Silver Sterling. And the Silver Sterling 2! And the Silver Sterling 3!
Oh, wow. Yeah, they just didn't stop making those.
Honestly, I'm really glad. I'm really glad that it continued on. I think Murray and Kat both would have loved that.
And as you enter into that Silver Sterling era, Silas flips another page, which, incidentally, is the page that opens to Asmeridian himself, Murray. Oh, wow. Yeah. Boy, I never thought I'd ever understand what it felt like to be that old. But I definitely do. Even still, though, he was wise beyond his years, wasn't he?
Occasionally? Like occasionally.
Oh, maybe I got all the good, profound moments.
I'll tell you what, when he was lucid, he was very lucid. And when he wasn't, well, he was still smarter than most of us, if I'm honest.
Well, I guess in so many ways, we look back at those times in our lives through a pair of rose-colored glasses.
Which I still have.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, these days, you want to talk about being old, these days it's almost the only time I remember anything. We probably would have lost all the money in the till about 18 times if I didn't have these.
I'm glad you do then.
Yeah, and I'm glad that you keep finding them where I lose them and then forgetting that you found them.
That's what I do for you. He turns the page again, this time to a portrait of Ella. A bit of a pall casts over Silas's demeanor. Ella.
Yeah.
God, I'm sorry. It was such a sad thing, what happened.
No, hey. We don't know what happened. We're not
Yeah, no,
we're not sure.
you're right. You're right. No, I'm sorry.
Listen. You never know. I found you.
Yeah.
Anyway. Gosh. I can't even remember, like, how did I have the energy? How did I have the desire to do any of that? It's wild.
It's wild.
I don't even like to leave town if I can help it. I don't even like to leave the shop if I can help it. And usually I can help it. It's amazing to think that I did all that. Maybe that's why I'm so happy just being here. Get it all out of your system, you know?
Silas thinks it over for a second and gently closes the book, handing it to you. You know what? How about you take it home? It was meant to be a gift anyway, but I could never bring myself to stop making little tweaks to it, adding a little more, but really, it's done, and it's yours.
I tell you what, if you hadn't been corrupted by a horrible, horrible place,
Yeah.
you would have been a really good comic artist.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. You've definitely got the eye for it.
Yeah, I practiced a lot. I had a lot of downtime on Kursenic, and then, when the tea shop had that lull in the late teens, when all the tea supplies ran out in the world.
Yeah.
The great tea famine of 219.
Wow. Well, that's canon.
Unfortunately. I don't know why I said it.
I was worried about what I was going to say, and then you said
I'm
something.
making my own life harder.
Yeah.
I have to make a new
fun.
page on the wiki now.
I don't know what that means.
Don't worry about it.
Let's close up for the day, huh?
All right, well, yeah, no, it's getting late.
Hey.
I actually already asked the kids if they could finish closing up and cleaning up and all that. You should get home and get some rest.
Okay. Listen, I want you to know, I'm really glad that I found you, and I'm really glad that we headed back together. I know that when we first found each other again, you thought that I wanted to keep running around the world and being some sort of adventurer or whatever, but I've been really happy. This is what I wanted.
I'm glad.
Growing up how we did, I just never thought, I didn't think we were entitled to it. But this is the life we were meant to have.
Silas looks at you, and you see memories busy behind his eyes, and he just steps forward and pulls you into a big hug. It's been a great ride, buddy.
Yeah, and oh my gosh, to think we're going to have to do this forever due to the curse of the amulet.
Yep, the curse of the amulet, meaning we live forever, right?
We live forever.
Yeah.
Kids, remember, I live forever, and if you don't close up the shop properly, I somehow haunt you.
You see Silas stand up and sling his little bag of effects over his shoulder, and you see what looks like not a suspicion, but almost a wondering, an acknowledgement going on in his mind. And before he steps out, he just turns around again. It's been a real pleasure and an honor to call you my friend. I want you to know that as much as you took to the life and found that it fit you and enjoyed what we built here, it also meant the world to me. And it really has been a great ride.
Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow. Clean the top shelf.
Yeah, I'll
I always know when you don't clean the top shelf. I'm very tall.
I'll let Duford know.
Okay.
Have a good night, and I'll see you.
Okay. See you tomorrow. Good night, kids.
The kids all call from the next room as you prepare to leave. Love you, Dad.
Love you too. Clean the top shelf.
God damn it. In Duford's unmistakable baritone.
That's so Duford, is what we all say.
That's so Duford. Coming to PixelCircus. Well, you return home after a long and fulfilling day to a humble house befitting an honest and forthright Aarakocra, lightly decorated with mementos of adventures past. You sit in your favorite chair and admire the book in your hands. You knew Silas had been working on something years ago, and you saw some early versions of it, but you never saw it fully completed. It really is incredible. You feel a change in the wind. You hear the creak of a floorboard to your right. It does not surprise you, though, as you were expecting a visitor. You look and behold Dazzle, just as you remembered her.
I thought I'd see you today.
Yeah?
Yeah. I had this dream last night. And it was like remembering something. And it was me, and it was Silas, and a bunch of the fledglings from the Order. But you were there.
Oh. Otherwise, I thought you were definitely just describing your normal life.
Right, no, but it was from when we were fledglings.
Oh.
And it was this day where I got everything wrong, and Silas helped make it right. Except you were there. And against all odds, you somehow made everything right too, which is very unlike you.
I would love to be there to see you get everything wrong.
Well, here it is.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I did all right.
I think against literally all odds, you got a lot of this right. More right than most of us, for sure.
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes I feel bad for leaving. But everything turned out all right, for the most part, and you know, I was needed here, and I needed to be here.
I understand that.
The necklace is broken. That's what this means. I got a busted necklace.
That's it. The necklace was broken the whole time.
Here I am, the world's oldest bird, destined to live forever. And here you come, walking in.
You've been saying you were the world's oldest bird for like 15, for like 20, 23 years?
Here's the trick. Once you're the oldest, you stay the oldest.
Yeah.
Mathematically, I know you were never good with numbers, but here's what's up.
So
Once
you've
you're
been the oldest since you were 7?
Once you are the oldest, you are the oldest until this. And now I guess Silas is the oldest.
Congrats to Silas.
Hey,
It's good to
he
let him
was
have
always
this.
jealous.
Yeah, you gotta let him have this one.
He was always like, oh, your back is worse than mine. Oh, your knees make the weird sound louder than mine do. Oh. There's some things I didn't do. But I guess there always are.
You can't do everything.
No. I guess you can't.
There's some things you shouldn't do.
Do I have to be old if you get to be young? I do, don't I? I have to be old.
I mean,
I gotta be
don't-
like this.
Look, I don't know. I didn't get it. There was no select screen. Murray's old, but Murray feels like he's supposed to be Murray old. You know what I mean? Like
Cheated
hey,
my entire
no.
life.
No, his back doesn't hurt. His eyes work every day of the week. It's fucking wild, dude.
That's a great success rate.
Yeah. So I think that and maybe it's just Now I knew Murray, but Murray looks the most himself, and I think he stayed looking like the time he was the happiest.
He has the kids, and they have him.
Yeah.
Okay, I can go. I'm glad it was you that came to get me.
Yeah, it's still fucking weird up here, man.
It's weird down here.
And it's we need your help. Always. I always need you.
I suppose I got 20 years off.
You got a good break from me, okay?
I missed you.
Missed you too.
I'm ready to see what you fucked up.
Oh shit, here we go.
You glance back, Clulick, and you see yourself sitting in your chair, holding your book, gently resting. You could be asleep, but now you walk. You walk beyond, through time and space, and into the next stage of your adventure. And that is where we will end for tonight. Thank you all so much for meeting that dono goal. Thank you for joining us and being here with us right now. And thank you once more for maybe a final time to Clulick for gracing us with his presence in this campaign and for being such a wonderful character we've all cherished to share this adventure with.
And thank you to the National Audubon Society and bird lovers everywhere.
That's a wrap on Anthony. Everybody.
Good night.